I got my thing going on my phone, and you can hear
Oh
it
my
now, can't you?
gosh.
I'm gonna throw my phone across the room. Hey, what a
Shameless
better way to
plug.
start a Prophet of the Dragon stream than with me screwing something up. You guys, I'll be right back. 2 seconds. Welcome. I want to go mute myself and my phone that I just threw across the room. How we doing? It's like a Rings of Power episode going on right here.
That's still higher
We're back.
quality.
Oh my goodness. Are you guys excited? This is the last episode of this hot dumpster fire. Oh my god.
I can't wait to get some sleep next week.
Right. What were you talking about? Rings of Power is the greatest Rings of Power show
Holy
ever.
shnikes. Sorry about
Yeah.
that, everybody. That was the most awkward thing ever. How's everybody doing?
It's
We're
going good,
back.
man.
We're back. I'm
Good.
getting some Uncle Roger vibes from Nathan, Amanda Manethan there with his knee up there. You know.
I can't take this shit too seriously.
Well,
Nope.
I mean, I don't know that we can. I think I know I was talking to you about it before. And we were just sort of, we've come this far. We might as well see. I mean, I think it's going to be. Hopefully, it'll be a laugh-a-thon and not a poke
I
my
hope
eyes
so.
out a thon. But real quick, I want to say hi to everybody in chat. Pips was here. He left a message earlier. Pips, thank you from White Cloaks. He said he has a prediction. Farazan, what do you say? Farazan will drop some road apples on camera, and it will be the least shit part of the episode. Embrace death. Okay. Lord Anubis, I saw him earlier. He also has a prediction. Here we go. Lord Anubis welcome, Lord Anubis. By the way, prediction: Halbrand will be discovered as Sauron and offered to help Celebrimbor and be known as Anatar Isildur. Oh, Anatar. Isildur will be found by his horse. His horse is going to drag him out by the teeth, and we're going to have the Aragorn stolen scene from
Stolen Valor scene there.
Yep.
2 times.
Yeah, it's like Nynaeve stealing Matt. Oh wait, sorry, we're not going to go there. I'm not doing it. Farazan will force Muriel. Is it Muriel? Which one's Muriel?
The queen.
Woman of color.
Oh, I totally forgot who
Blind
I
woman.
forgot she existed.
Excuse me.
To marry him,
Sorry.
blind.
thereby becoming king. There you go. So, Lord Anubis, you're probably right on the money. So, thank you, and thank you for the messages, and thank you for coming on.
Farazan's that
early.
guy that looks like Karl Marx, right?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
good Lord.
Oh god.
Vic Rattlehead,
No.
thank you. Love the thank you. You being a member, sir, helped with that. I appreciate that, Vic. All those membership dollars to good use, I hope. Along with some new badges. You should see your dedicated sword badges in there for anybody that's a member. So enjoy those, along with some new emojis. So have some fun with those. We got a Rand saying hail emoji and a balefire emoji. So
Balefire emoji's like so badass. I approve.
yeah, I'm gonna have to make a shirt or something so it's bigger. So I'm gonna use the heck out of those things. They're pretty cool. So Lord Anubis identifies the Balrog.
Me
Now
too.
wait, which Balrog is it? Is it the one that actually is badass or the one that hates leaves? Which one? Like, because I don't know about the hate. The leaf hating Balrog was a little bit of a bitch. We're gonna get right
Bane.
into it.
It's the same Balrog.
Durin's Bane.
No, see, he's more Gruffle. That he went through some stuff down there after the leaf, and he like lifted and like beat his wife a few times. Yeah, the leaf triggered him. Yeah. Oh man. Icarus. What is it? Icarus Digital Marketing. Halbrand Sauron. Yes, I think we all agree that Sauron is going to be Halbrand or vice versa, however you want to say it. Nosferatu, you're here. I knew I was going to hear the first thing.
We're drinking your beer.
The first thing out of your mouth, I knew it was going to be freaking Final Fantasy VII Remake. It's gonna. I'm trying, dude. I gotta work for a living, bro. What do you want me to do? So thank you everybody in chat. We got 10 people in chat. Thank you all for being here. We are on my Discord. I think I have the link here for when the episode goes live. If you want to see what we're reacting to, we're in there on my Discord. Just join in there. You won't be able to speak in there, but you can see what we are seeing in real time, and hopefully we're laughing at this point and not just wanting to jump out my third story window But,
Hey,
but,
I got a prediction.
Okay, so first of all, hold on. We're here a little early, so we'll go backwards. So Nerporial Lifeform is here. Hail to you, sir. Thank you for being here. Go join, become a Nerporial one. I forget what your members are called, but go give Nerporial some
fellow Nerporials.
There you go. What prediction, sir?
Continuum. Join the Nerporial continuum.
Prediction, sir.
I have a prediction that every character is going to be Sauron. Every character, all of them.
Even Gandalf.
Even Gandalf. Even Gandalf. All the what are those hobbit people called again?
Harfoots.
You know why they're evil? Because they're all Sauron. They're all Sauron.
Okay.
They will all identify as Sauron.
So
they are all Sauron. It's like the Borg. They're a single hive-minded collective.
Oh, good Lord. I like that idea. Well, so we got a special guest, Alex Green from the White Cloaks here. He finally was off work to come join us for Misery Time at Midnight. That's what I should have called it. Misery Time at Midnight. That's pretty good. Yeah, don't even try. Prediction, sir. Prediction. Do you have a prediction? Other than it's gonna be horrible.
Halbrand is Sauron. He's going to ask Galadriel to join him on the dark side. She's going to say no. He's going to go on a Kylo Ren incel rant.
Oh my God.
It's going to be rough. I also want to shout out Nosferatu the Vampire in the chat because he made the exact same comment that my sister just texted me, that Nerdporial looks like an evolved version of an Alex Green Pokemon.
I wouldn't go that far. I have to lose weight to do that.
Well, to be fair, you did. As soon as you shaved, you lost like 10 years. You're never gonna live that down. But it's gonna take a little bit of time to get used to it. But you do look like a strapping young lad.
Baby. He called me a milk.
I'm a little bit conflicted, and I'm a little bit. I'd actually be interested to hear some advice because I trust my barber very much, and he recommended that go with the beard but dye it black. And I'm not bright enough to disagree with like a fashionably gay barber, so I kind of like. This has been bothering me. So, Nerdporial looks good with the black. So now I'm kind of conflicted.
It's
brown.
It's brown and gray actually, but yeah.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
And then Man of Netherin is up there just putting us all to shame. Like that's
I know.
That's
genuine.
That's next level. That's like
I shaved
that's
because
Charizard level Pokemon.
Well, because
Right.
Alex shaved and lost like 20 years, so I'm like, well, I better shave. My beard's never gonna get as long as Nate, so I better shave. And I just look, I don't know, the same. I guess I don't know. Maybe it's all the hours at work beating me into submission. Caladair, thanks for peeking in. I know.
Hey, Callie.
Thanks for stopping in. I saw Ahmad here. Man, I can't talk. Sorry, I saw you pop in. Thank you for being here again. So let's see, Lady B, give me a quick prediction.
Okay, so maybe Galadriel is Sauron because Adar said he was evil. But I also have to throw this crazy one out there for Dane, who also just believes Elrond is Sauron.
Why not? I mean,
why not?
gay.
I know. And
Way
my
too gay.
prediction is if I do not see Isildur's sister again, I'm going to be really depressed. And I'm holding out hope that maybe like Halbrand and Galadriel will finally get it on, but.
I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen, especially if if he's got to become Sauron in this episode, and judging from the little preview they gave, I'm assuming he's going to, unless there's a little bit of a graping scene. I don't know that's gonna happen, but
I don't know. I don't know, man. Considering Amazon's track record with post-nut clarity epiphanies, Are we sure that Galadriel isn't gonna figure it out like mid thrust?
she may. I mean, like, oh my dear Lord, and there's like, oh wait a second, and then
Yeah,
she'll
she'll probably like, is that the cock ring of power?
and then she'll
Yes.
realize it's all her fault because it is. That's the greatest thing. When Halbrand decides to like unveil that he's Sauron, it makes everything in this show her fault, and it's just like,
Right?
I can't
yes,
wait. I can't
I
wait.
can't wait. So all right, so go for it, Nate. Give me a prediction. Hey, there's
Oh.
Dane. What's up, Dane?
A prediction. I predict it's I will see the end of this glass by the halfway point of the show, and that I will probably be laughing a whole hell of a lot like I did in episode 8 of Wheel of Time. So
see, man, you guys, I don't know. I come into these things going, you know what? I'm gonna laugh it off, and I never do. I always get angry. What do you got here for me, Nerporio? He just linked something to me. What is this? Oh,
this
hey,
is
the best moment of the series is here. Here it is. This was the best scene of the series right here.
you laughed this scene off really well.
So yeah, I was just thinking of
I did,
just
yeah,
a way to celebrate tonight. So I put this really sarcastic, as Pips would say, a lot of what the hell do you call that, subtext here. I just want to say hashtag Rings of Power on Prime is the greatest hashtag Rings of Power TV show ever made, followed by hashtag Kenobi and Star Trek Discovery and She-Hulk, which I've never seen. As the closest greatest shows ever experienced in the history of time itself. My excitement for episode 8 is ooper duper, you know. I got 8 hits, so that's, you know.
Dude, man, I didn't even know I'm gonna go share that right now, man. Like I didn't even know it was up. Like I said, it was just sort of a frantic
yeah, and
sprint to get
who
here.
the first person I messaged this to. So just saying.
Sorry.
Did you guys see the Amazon tweet that was like,
oh no,
for all the people saying that Galadriel never smiles, like here's these pictures, and it was 4 pictures, and both pictures were from, like, there were only 2 scenes of her smiling. They just took a picture like 2 seconds apart, so that there were only 2 instances of her smiling in the show, and then even they were too embarrassed to do the horse picture. Like
2? They could do the horse. Well, one was when she was dodging the sword awkwardly, right? It's like,
yeah, when she was dodging the sword awkwardly, and then when she was
oh my god,
smirking as she got away from the Numenorians out of jail.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Real quick, just want to say thank you to Janan for becoming a new member. So thank you for becoming a Dragon Swarm, my friend. I appreciate you. You get you're gonna get your Banner of the Light symbol, and then hopefully you'll get your your Asherman pin here in a little bit. So thank you for joining. All these membership dues go to all these cool animations I'm trying to make. So I thank you very, very much. And I guess the episode 8 has dropped officially. So let's get this beautiful face off the screen. I'm captivated by this lovely angel of a man on a horse here, but we're gonna take it off the screen here for now. Maybe we may have to pepper it in there every once in a while in Nerporio just to feel a little better, like palate cleanser. So real quick, let's see what Dane Bornhall, the man, the myth, the legend, Dane himself. I wonder if Sauron will pull some cool, dark Maiar sex move. Is that Maiar sex move? And then Guy Ladriel will say, there is a tempest inside me. Maybe after he's done with the... Pips, we'll see you soon, man. Thank you, buddy.
Take care,
Actually, it'll probably be Sauron that says that after she's done pegging him.
Oh, yeah, right.
Oh my god.
Yeah. What's that MIA? Oh no. Sorry, I went too far.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
so
they've got to have a reason for the intimacy coordinator. I mean, it can't be just the kiss between what's her face and the other Black Elf
totally
guy.
forgot they had the whole intimacy coordinator.
It totally could. They totally could be hiring an intimacy coordinator.
No, they did. They did.
They did have one for the set, and because that's why everybody was really worried about the Galadriel Sauron thing. Of course, I'm also thinking maybe it's Isildur's sister and made up sister and her made up boyfriend.
Yeah, Isildur's sister.
I'm just getting the episode to where it needs to be, so I turned it down a little bit. Yeah, I totally forgot they had that whole deal with the intimacy coach and all that stuff. Nobody needs to see the recap, right?
No.
Good Lord,
Let's tear this Band-Aid off.
Oh my gosh! Wait a second. Did they? So there's the recap. What did it put us into? Like, is that right into the episode? They didn't do their.
Yep.
They didn't do their stupid opening credits.
Thank
I'm
God.
assuming
Oh
they'll
my
do it
gosh.
at some point.
So, are they going to continue their habit of having the names of the episode not be applied to anything that happens in the show?
So for
Probably.
whatever reason, they made all of the names and then they shifted them one name, like one episode. So the episode that was called Adar should have been episode 4, but they made it episode 3. Like episode 7 was called The Eye. You should have named the episode The Eye, the episode that Sauron is revealed. So, like, all of the names are one episode off, and it makes no sense.
Well, it's like they did the same thing with all the Wheel of Time stuff. They just pulled stuff from the chapters from the book, and it made no sense for anything that they were showing. So
it's almost as bad as like all the Damon baiting episode titles for House of the Dragon, and he's not even on there.
Yeah, exactly. So, but so the episode is live. I linked the Discord again if you guys want to watch along and see what we're reacting to. Sorry, I had to get a quick sip of water. Sorry, it was a long day at work. I got to hydrate, but especially for this, I got to hydrate. But I'm sure we will be hanging out a little bit afterwards to, vent, cry, have a group cry, maybe. A
good
yell
laugh.
Howl at the moon, laugh, something. But yeah, so if you don't want to watch with us and you just want to hang out after, that's cool too. So, but let's just rip the Band-Aid off, as Alex said. What do you guys think? Let's do it.
Let's
you ready?
do it.
A little
right,
ball waxing.
Here we go. So we're starting right now, right after with some flowers. Yay!
Yay!
If the sound is, I got
Because the Hobbit's
on.
probably looking for her new hairstyle.
Oh God, is there a dead Hobbit that they left behind? Like they keep
Probably.
Hopefully they actually.
Awesome.
It would be nice if they follow through with that every once in a while and just actually kill one of them. But
I'm all for some Hobbit side.
Yeah, I swear, like these Harfoots serve no purpose this season. Like, nothing interesting happens.
Oh gosh, look, man, and I know I'm on the right side of events when Raporial is talking mad crap about it because you are the fairest man on the planet. I really do feel that way. I really do. So
well, I don't have the bangs to be sexy fair like that.
Mike, what, sir? First, man, it's been a while. We got to chat, Mike. We haven't chatted in a long time, Mike. So good to see you, sir. Why do we hate ourselves? Well, we figure. It's all Nathan's fault. I'll just leave it there.
Right.
Because I was good to let it go. And he's like, we got to watch this thing. It's like, this was 2 weeks ago. I was like, all right, fine. So, but
I asked, you're going to watch this thing? And you're like, yeah, sure.
I don't recall that being in all, but
verbatim.
But hey, man, we've gone this far. We might as well see it through. Thank you all for being here, and we're going to start it. Mike, if you don't, I think you have my Discord, but there's the Discord if you want to watch along with us and hear our reactions on here. And we'll get into some trouble after. So here we go. I'm starting it. You guys ready?
Never.
You guys all clenched up and ready?
It's not going to be better.
Clenched
the cringe is already strong with me.
Clench like Halbrand's butthole in case Galadriel has ideas. All right, here we go. We have begun.
Rain, go away. Rain, more rain. A dirty wizard. A dirty wizard despite the rain. Aaron Galen, that's the Greenwood.
How did he get there?
We're doing text runs now.
Yep.
This is
that's what they did last week with the change of Southlands to Mordor.
There's Dirty Gandalf again. He's climbing.
Is he going to run into Feminem?
He's going through the woods. and he has an apple in his hand. We see hand and apple, just like the poster,
So
remember?
stupid.
And he's got long fingernails too, and they're dirty.
Was that like our hearts are as big as our feet, Apple?
Oh, look, somebody was following him. And he notices, and they run off. And he fell, and he lost his apple. The apple's rolling down the hill. Oh no, not the apple.
So he's going to get emotional about the apple.
Someone took the apple.
There's no way this is real, right?
This reminds me of the Ewok adventure.
Oh, that'd be awesome if
Caravan
they
of
were
Courage.
Ewoks. It's Feminem.
No, it's Nori.
Oh, really?
She got left
whoa.
behind.
Yep.
Oh,
she's
she's
got
got the eyes. That's not Nori.
What?
She's
My
got the
name
creepy
is
feminine
My
eyes.
name is
She
Elf
goes in there.
Shady.
Oh, now Nori is now shady. Is that the dude or is that the woman?
Dude.
That's a,
They them.
you want this apple? Come and claim it. That sounded very Tolkien, didn't it? And now we got acolytes encircling him. He's like, "What's going on?" We come to
So they're going to
serve
try
you.
and do this.
They think he's
Gandalf is
Sauron. They
Sauron.
think he's Sauron.
Yeah, they mistakenly think he's Sauron.
And they're kneeling to him. Cut to black. Now we're at the credits, or the opening credits. Don't you love all these
Skip the
pebbles?
shit out of that.
Hey, what's wrong with moving pebbles or sand or whatever it is? I don't know what it is. Come on, it's the greatest show ever.
It's like you get that with beautiful frequencies and nice harmonics, but this show isn't that.
No.
Holy shit, they literally just teleported.
Where is this?
So now we're hearing
gotta
Lord of
be
the
right,
Rings
Ian.
like music, Galadriel's riding. Boom, 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 boom,
Where's her
boom, boom.
smile?
Wait, did she just leave him to like slumped over his horse?
Is this a Region? Yeah, this is a Region. Celebrimbor and Elrond.
So how come they didn't do a text for that? Like that's what they should have done the text for.
Shut the fuck up.
The sun
What?
began as something no bigger than the palm of Celebrimbor's hand. That's what he said. We're out of
What's it more
time.
with less.
Why
Like-
are they?
Build a ring.
He's touching his
They
shoulder.
would
He's
still
touching
have
Celebrimbor's
extremely
shoulder.
long lives. How are they out of time?
The elves must be prepared to abandon these shores. Why? Because of that black sickness in the leaf that woke the Balrog.
Oh no. She's
Uh-oh.
here to save the day.
Galadriel's in
Benjuk
a
should be at
Region.
Valinor.
Can somebody pick up Halbrand? Why is he fucking dead?
I mean, he got stabbed, but like
But then he was walking to the next scene.
then he was fine.
6
Like just
days?
I'm gonna get
That's 2,000 miles.
the hell is this shit?
See, enemy lance. No, it was a fucking volcano.
No, he's in
I
bed
hate this
now.
went out
Gideon
for a
King
swim.
storyline. It's
Because the writer said so.
So they have him in bed now. He's being treated by elvish
Okay.
medicine. If
Has
you can call that
anyone
elvish.
asked why she's not in Valinor yet? That would be
Yeah,
the first question.
Nobody asked where she was. Yeah. It's
yeah,
like,
good
hello.
point. Yeah, how did she get back
Wait,
here?
Yes. No,
he's-
Elrond, you idiot. You should not have sent her on the ship.
Oh,
I
did
don't
you
know.
hear what? But did you hear what
He
Elrond
wasn't
just
the one
said?
that sent her on the ship.
Did you hear what Elrond just said? He said, "I should have trusted you. I'll never make that mistake again." Does that sound familiar?
Yeah.
Grief.
Galadriel Sauron.
Oh, shut up, bitch.
God.
She is insufferable twat.
My task here is not complete.
And when I surfaced,
For-
all I could do was swim.
All I
Yeah,
can do is
look
swim.
Yeah,
Wait,
your
you-
other option
You
was to
committed
drown.
suicide?
I did not cross the bitter ocean. What did I do to deserve
I'll need
this
to drown
disrespect?
now because there's a
Oh, this
tempest
is
in
so
me.
horrible.
Why is this shot like this? They're not gonna bone. She's his mother-in-law.
They're back. They're back. Well, she killed her husband, right? Remember that? So that they alluded to her killing her husband in that last episode, right?
I choose to think that Celeborn saw what he accidentally married and bolted and is living very happily.
We're gonna do the only thing we have.
Is this where Is this where Elrond goes? Sorry, Galadriel. I'm sort of into Durin. I'm making a play for that dude.
And there's Celebrimbor. He's like, who's there?
He's
Who
still
came
wearing
in my
the
residence?
The same robe.
Achilles
The same robe. Is that Halbrand? He's up and walking around.
Is that Halbrand?
That is Halbrand.
He's up and walking around.
He's looking for Galadriel.
The miracles of elvish medicine, man.
And he's barefoot too.
Why did they just give him those magic seeds?
Dude, I would have given them points. I would have given him points if he's like, I was looking for the bathroom. I made a wrong turn.
I should have taken that left turn at Albuquerque.
He's like, the Celebrimbor? Really? This is his work? Reminds me of Rostico.
Oh God.
I mean, this is so stupid. He was perfectly fine walking out of that house. And then they get there, and all of a sudden he's incapacitated. And now he's perfectly fine to get back up again, and he doesn't know where the hell they are. They have no fucking clue how to write.
Weren't they building him a special forge or some bullshit?
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah.
Was that what that?
Is that what this
was?
is? Like I didn't. Did they ever agree to make the forge for him? They're put up my butt.
Look how Celebrimbor doesn't
Did
trust.
Celebrimbor
doesn't
just
trust
imply that he made proto Silmarils?
Yes, I think so.
Fuck off. I was actually enjoying that scene for a second. Ah.
Man, they ramped this up to 50. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, Halbrand's next to Celebrimbor. Like, they haven't been, like, within thousands and thousands of miles of each other the whole freaking series.
Why did he want to, like, combine an ore with a gemstone?
Uh-oh, Matt is losing his mind.
Yeah, we got to check in on Matt.
Breathe, buddy. Breathe.
Are we seriously telling Celebrimbor, the greatest smith of the age, how fucking alloys work?
Wait a second. So is he just like, how does he know the mithril exists? Because that's what he's alluding to. Like, should he know the mithril is a thing?
But once you understand that he's Sauron.
Well, but should he even know that in the context of the show? Should Sauron, that hasn't been near
any of this,
any of the dwarven stuff at all?
Wait, how did
discovered this?
Wait, how did he just get the mithril? Wasn't he just looking at the stones?
The mithril was also sitting on the table.
Oh wait, does that tower break and kill people too, like that one in the other episode?
Yeah.
It's gonna just kill all the citizens.
What do you think caused Numenor to sink? The tower.
It almost looked like the penis tower from
the
tower.
It looks like the White Tower.
The tower is actually
a massive spring.
Oh, hey, Big Boobs McGee is here. All right.
Yes, I'm so excited. Tits McGee.
I just can't hide it.
Man, they're flying around here. Wait, what are they doing?
He's already usurped her.
Just an hour.
So they get to make a tomb for him, and so they get an hour with him to sketch.
Is she gonna make a move? She wants to be queen. Your queen's blind. She's no good.
No, I'm assuming they're going to make it where rather than Elendil kind of leading the faithful, it's going to be the king.
What the fuck?
The king grabbed her.
Yes,
Me too.
The faithful of Valinor are going to be created because she prefers. Oh my god! Fuck off!
Whoa, what happened?
Whoa.
What the heck? Technical difficulties. Hold on. What happened there?
took
It
you
was
a
it was an autoplay. You didn't click on that.
That
That's
was
auto.
very
trailer.
weird. Hold on.
I think Amazon's silencing you, Steve.
What the hell?
Hit hide.
What the heck?
Oh, seriously. So Elendil is not going to lead the Fallen because Elendil is a good guy. Elendil is going to lead the Fallen because his fucking busty ass daughter heard the king say something, and then the king disappeared. Fucking.
Nosferatu is
dudes
right.
out, that's awesome.
Galadriel has those growth athletic tits. I'm with you, brother. Yes. Ooh. The Whammon of Wammanethrin might not like that, Matt. Galadriel's water breaking causes the tidal wave that sinks Numenor. I like Nerporial's theory that the tower breaks, like all elven towers are built, right? And it breaks a hole right through the earth and the water comes
In the
shooting
spring.
in. It's just like a
Yeah.
geyser.
Yeah, that's what I think it is. I hope
Look at
that's
those
true.
look at them
If it's
titties.
Galadriel,
Yeah.
just flesh
Wow.
is of like
pregnant?
Sauron.
She does a little bit.
She
She
does well
does.
because they got the under rope that goes right up underneath her
is-
boobs.
Why is this
Why
like
is
Why is she
dramatic?
looking
going-
at the
She's blind.
Here.
Who
How
cares? Oh, it's like
Why does Tits?
why is she in a Palantir? It's a Palantir, right? Is that what that was?
Yeah.
I thought you already stuck this up your bum. Oh, she
Wait.
changed her clothes.
scepter,
Wait. So the
a
entire
crown.
about mining for Mithril means nothing because we now have enough Mithril in the fucking rock, and I'm assuming Galadriel's dagger to make all of this. So we just
Wait.
wasted.
I'm sorry, Matt. Okay, Palantiri. I'm sorry, but I want you all to remember, a lot of stuff has happened. Didn't a Balrog just wake up underneath?
And you won't see it again.
Yeah,
Like,
dude,
what's that
was from the
Balrog
trailer.
Like weeks and weeks must have passed with all the traveling, right? Like, where is that Balrog?
How come nobody's asking
Okay.
questions of why like Galadriel
God.
is here at all?
Well,
Nobody.
Gilgalad just said you shouldn't be here at all, but he just left it at that. It's like if anybody had disobeyed an order like that, wouldn't you throw the bitch in jail?
So they can leave and live? Is that what's up?
Yes,
just
they can go
leave.
to Valinor.
Then just leave.
Hello, man.
Oh my god.
His
Hello,
suggestions
man.
are the key that unlock the dam. Oh my god, that's such bad
Dude,
like foreshadowing, foreshadowing.
I am so glad Alex is here. I'm just watching him. Thank you, buddy.
So Halron seriously is Sauron. It was
Oh,
Sauron
this-
that
This is what's keying her into the fact that he's Sauron. Fuck this show.
How long is this episode? Because
Too long already.
We gotta get the rings. Like, we gotta get the Sauron reveal. We gotta get the Gandalf reveal. We gotta get
The rings aren't going to be making an appearance yet.
Turns
I don't think
there's
the
gonna
Gandalf
be a
the
battle
Gandalf-
where she's in one of the rivers.
I kind of hate that dress. It looks stupid.
God,
I mean,
I
in
just hate
fairness,
how
if you were trying to make a 12-year-old boy look like a woman, it would be kind of difficult too.
I can't stand her delivery on any of this shit either. Just like, I instantly hate her as soon as she talks.
Was Halbrand with you? Oh dear.
I have the exact opposite problem with Galadriel that I have with Perrin. You dumb bitch, open your mouth.
Well, but wait a second. So she's trusted him all this time, and now all of a sudden he says something about power over flesh, and she doesn't trust him now because he says something like,
Maybe he has power over her flesh.
well, she wants him to, but like he
Agreed.
hasn't just manned up and stuck at home yet. Oh wait, I'm sorry.
Fool's Hope. We heard Fool's Hope right here.
Oh.
Stolen.
Oh,
Fuck
God.
off. You did not earn that line.
Oh, good lord, that is such a dumbass line.
Oh my god, all the lines are dumb.
It's a great line, just not
That
in
guy
this
has
show.
awful hair.
Shut
great
up,
when-
dollar
it's great when
store
Gandalf
freaking
says it.
Eddard Stark. Wait, is he completely healed?
What is he
Yeah.
doing?
Holy shit. Halbrand
he's-
teleported from the Southlands to Eregion, was healed immediately, and then popped back up.
Yeah.
What
Now
is
he's
Shout out
working-
to
now he's
Elven
cranking.
medicine.
Yeah,
And
now he's
why
cranking
are they
those,
just all of a sudden
Hey,
like,
look, it's the
allowing-
Hammer of Feanor.
Wait, was that Mithril?
Yeah.
Where
It's
did
a
he
lot
get a
bigger than
chunk
what
that
they had.
big?
No, that couldn't have been
His
Mithril. That had to
boyfriend.
have been gold or silver.
Dude, oh, she suspects something wrong all of a sudden now. It's not like I saved this guy 18 million times and then freaking teleported him across country to be here.
Yeah, she giving him a dirty look now.
Oh my God. All of a sudden, Jesus. All of a sudden, she thinks he's evil.
She's looking just like for records of the Southlands. She's asking somebody.
What is with that guy's hair? It's really bad.
Looks like these elves all look like men.
Where did this turn come from that she's all of a sudden suspecting Halbrand is crap?
Because she saw
I
him
don't know.
take interest in forging.
Oh God.
I think she's jealous.
Lord Anubis, yeah, she's mad that he did not advance on her, so now she's gonna call him all
distrusts
kinds of
him.
names.
She distrusts him now because of that.
Yep. Which, in fairness, her distrusting him is canon, just like
But
not like this.
no, my point
It
is
could
that
have been immediate.
she's trusted him all the whole series enough to save his life several times, and now all of a sudden, because he said something about flesh, she's like, he's the bad
Yeah.
man. It's like there's no reason she should be upset. Like,
Right.
nothing has
Well,
happened to
it-
make her distrust him.
You pushed
at
me
all.
to heights that no one else can. Maybe they already had sex.
Maybe,
just
yeah,
didn't
we just
see.
didn't get it. Maybe she
Well-
stuck her fingers in his wound
He's
to put
touching
his.
her.
Oh, that's why they need the intimacy coordinator. He
How
touched
many?
her.
How many shoulder touches are we gonna get this episode? And you're pregnant.
Okay.
How many-
This is actually a question that I've been
Damn,
meaning
you're
to ask.
pregnant.
How
Do
many
we have repentant Sauron or do we have manipulative Sauron?
Well, I think
I don't
we
know
had
what you're
repentant, and now it's manipulative because that was just him trying to manipulate her. Who are
I think
these
we're-
bitches?
They're the
They're
the actors.
Sauron.
Feminine sisters.
Yeah.
The Sauron sisters.
To F you.
We have come here to welcome
She has
you.
weird
this-
teeth.
I mean,
to
she
bring
is
you
British.
to our lands.
I have learned English. I am amazing.
He still has that paper? How?
It's called the hermit's hat.
Hermit's hat.
I thought this was a plate, but it had symbols on
What
it.
the hell?
We used to use our turkeys on
Alex
here.
is gonna die. Alex is gonna die.
Oh, okay. I guess that's the thing we're doing now.
Who you
Gandalf.
truly are.
Oh my god.
It obeys your will.
Because he is a servant of the fire.
Clearly not. He's covered in dirt. Wait. So in Rune we have like teachers for fucking Maiar. We have like the Maiar Academy of Skills.
Good lord. They are hammering this so hard that he's Lord Sauron that it's obvious that he's not.
This
Yeah.
is so ridiculous.
I love how we are seriously doing like we accelerated all of the mystery boxes like 100%.
How does she have more magical power than he does?
Yeah, what? Yeah, she seems to be awful magical. Like,
Hey, but that was awesome. She burned their homes.
She burned the Harfoots. Yeah,
Bind
she get a
him?
pass for that.
Is this fucking Chronicles of Narnia?
yeah, I
Bind him? He's a fucking wizard.
don't understand what is even happening. Like,
I. S-
are they
my
necromancers?
God.
Oh,
You
fuck.
Oh,
Harfoots.
no!
Lenny Henry.
No!
And Nori and Dory and
I love it. He said, "This might be the worst part." Yes, yes, it is.
Nori and Poppy.
Behind you, dummy.
Doesn't
Can they
Poppy sound
just-
like a very Tolkien name?
Just barbecue the F out of these two, please. Just barbecue them. Just throw. Oh my god.
How do they still care about?
Oh god. What are they gonna do?
These are literally like dumber than like video game like minion bosses. Like when you're playing a stealth
Oh,
game and you like throw a
what is-
rock.
Why
And
is
then
he like T-posing? Why did they tie him up?
Why did
Well,
they walk
and-
away? Why did they
Yeah,
do
why did they
anything?
walk
Because
away?
the script says so.
Right. And why would you sit there and
They're
say,
really
"Where's
bad
the
at
third one? Oh
sneaking.
wait, the other two were gone. Let me go and now, since I don't know where the third one is, let me go and check and see if I can free the guy."
That's a fake. Ooh, that's a fake one. Because
Wait, wasn't he
we-
just lying in the grass?
Yes.
It's
Oh, creepy.
What the fuck was that?
Wait.
Yes! Yes!
Oh! Oh! Yes!
yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Kill
Christmas is here.
Killer!
Oh, he's
Do it!
He's advancing.
Come
Oh,
on!
that,
Stop
that was-
posing!
oh, that
Stab
wasn't
her!
him.
Stab her! Stab her!
Yes! 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 Yes!
And-
Fuck.
Oh, Gandalf's
course
gonna
not.
wake up and
Fuck.
save them all.
Is Gandalf
What
gonna
do you wanna-
save what's his face
what-
too?
Well, yeah. What do you want to bet? Sad Sack is revived by Gandalf.
God no!
I don't know.
No.
Sad Sack might be dead.
Don't get your hopes up.
I hate the music, man.
It
I
sucks.
This
freaking
is
hate it.
terrible. This looks like fucking Harry Potter.
It does.
Let's leave the old man behind. Just like we're gonna leave you behind.
He's turned into a
Oh, is he
Super
gonna She-Hulk
Saiyan.
clap.
He's
Why does he keep hitting the ground for?
because he's a Super Saiyan. Feminem is advancing on him.
How come Feminem is so powerful? Like, is it just like
Oh,
some
this is the
dark elf or
wizard fight
something?
in Orthanc from Fellowship of the Ring.
Yeah, just like
I
Orthanc.
know
Yep,
Saruman is so much
If
better
this
when he
chick
did
is
this.
so powerful, why do they need him?
I agree. Oh, they're throwing blades at poor little Poppy.
How did she miss the fat one?
I know.
Right. Because the script said so.
He's alive. He stabs her in the foot. Ah!
Oh my god.
What?
Lenny Henry stabbed the
Wait.
woman in the foot.
Who choreographed these scenes? I like how the Harfoots are basically the Viet Cong though.
What is this shit? Like, where did she come from? Like, who is she? Like, why is she this powerful wizard?
Oh,
someone
a
threw a-
rock. A
a rock.
fucking rock.
Ron, you're right. Alex's face does tell it all. I've been watching more of Alex than the show, to be honest.
Hey guys, remember in the Two Towers when Merry and Pippin were sitting on an end throwing rocks at orcs?
And
Yes,
they're
I do.
high off a pipeweed.
Are you calling this
Okay.
woman an ent?
Nah, I was thinking it was the Ewoks with the stormtroopers.
Oh yeah,
That
that's a
too.
good call.
Ewoks for life. How do we
like
know
something-
she's not Sora? Because she's
Why
like,
does she have to blow everything out of
How
her
do they
hand?
keep missing the fat one?
I know.
Because the script says so.
I like this girl already.
Like, I don't understand. Like, why is everything
Everything's
like
on
why is
fire.
everything being blown out of her hand? Like, and Gandalf has to hit the ground to make anything work. Like, what is this crap?
What?
Take the.
Take
When did she get her
Staff
staff?
could be
Nori gave him a
He can
staff.
talk. He
How
can
did they know
talk.
what the staff
When did
did?
he let us talk?
He can talk.
He's like, I will hurt you again. Jesus.
I'm a gay.
Did
He
he
showed
hit his
me
head
what
so
I
hard
am.
he learned English?
Yes, that's
Yeah.
exactly what happened. They
That's
beat
it.
him into English.
That's how I always felt in school. So
Nori,
I can
let's
relate.
Just, let's us
I
talk for an
fucking love
hour and
how-
a half while everybody else is done. He's alive. Wait,
How? What the hell?
I thought he took an arrow.
I
I
guess.
love how
guess-
Gandalf
Did
has
the
to be
script
taught by a
forget
hobbit
this
about
because
what
of
he
an
is.
arrow?
Weirdo.
Did he just take an arrow in the chest?
Yes,
I
he
see
A
did.
knife. It was a knife, I think.
Dude, Boromir's a bitch, apparently.
Oh my god, I hate this. I hate this so much.
He's holding it. He's like holding it. He's like,
He's
"Ah."
fine. Look at him.
Set them on fire already.
This is so stupid.
Don't they not
What is she
need the,
waiting
like,
for? Blow them the shit away.
Fuck off.
Fuck off.
Oh my god.
So
I
Did he
thought
just
they-
suck
I
the-
thought, like,
did-
they
did
could
he
do
just suck the
magic and
fire
they
out of her
without
ass?
the, like,
Yeah.
Probably.
stabs.
Uh-oh. He's up.
Nori's like,
That's
that's
what you
right.
get for
That's
not
my
turning them
friend,
into
yo.
Roman
You in
candles
trouble
earlier.
now. He gonna fry your ass. Oh,
No,
God.
they're people.
Oh no.
They're still
Do
Go back
you
people.
to
like
the
my
shadow.
English? I have been practicing.
He's
Yep.
Istar.
There we
Fuck
go.
off.
He's
Oh
I'm
my
good.
God.
He really just said, "I'm good."
Wait, are they they're ring wraiths? They're Nazgul?
How could they be Nazguls yet? Doesn't make any sense.
What is
What the
this?
hell?
Did he kill them? What's going on here?
Did he just kill them with butterflies?
What?
I think he turned them back into evil butterflies.
I don't
Like,
know.
What
back
happened to the
into-
staff? Why?
Wait, they were evil butterflies?
I'm so
What the
confused. I
hell?
need to go see what Matt says.
Wait, what the? What? What the?
What the?
What the
So,
hell just
okay.
happened?
So you remember when
Wait.
Gandalf came back as Gandalf the White?
Were they ring wraiths?
Like-
what the hell
Yeah.
happened?
What the hell?
What? What? You're
So,
dead, bro.
according-
You're dead. You died.
According to Matt, they're liches. So he's saying that Sauron revived people. I thought you didn't carry people. I thought you left them behind to die. God, that would be
These
fantastic.
two
Jesus Christ.
God, that'd
Die.
be great.
Die.
So
Come
fun.
on. Come on.
Die, 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 die,
No,
die.
Gandalf's gonna heal him. Stop
Die.
it. You already know he's gonna go over there and like heal him.
Like Ray Skywalker? Or Ray
Also,
whatever.
if you're dying, could you act like you're dying? Like
Yeah.
not like you're sitting there having a conversation on a park
Also, look
bench.
how bad his
He doesn't look
facial
like he's
hair
in pain or
looks.
anything at all. It's like, hey, bro, we're buddies now because you learned English. So now you're a good guy. Yes, the
sideburns
Lich
look
King
so
will
bad.
rise. Yes,
I think
Arthas.
even
That's a
attached
much
to
Wait,
better
his
story.
face-
Are we seriously pretending like Sadek Burrows is a good person? Also,
Yes.
if he's dead, can we get some blood on him?
He got stuck just a little bit, but deep penetrating wounds with an arrow, they don't bleed. They cauterize as soon as they go in. You didn't know that shit? I mean, stomach wounds don't bleed at all.
No, they don't.
If he died
Janan,
immediately when the
yes,
sun rose,
World of
that's
Warcraft,
awesome.
Arthas. I'm right there with you.
Where are they going back to?
Wait a
Numenor?
second.
Yeah, they are.
Ugh, God.
Wait,
Where are the other two ships?
wait. Wait, aren't they
No,
already
that-
back in
Oh
Numenor?
no. Well, well, according to their timing about with the last few episodes, they should already be back in
The
Numenor by
horse
now.
is there.
Matt says Sedok was too fat for penetration, and he is a lore expert, so that is true and real right there. Sedok
So-
too fat confirmed. Sorry, go ahead.
So
Right.
so Isildur is
What is she
still
doing?
missing or something?
Wait a second. Are they just sailing around in the ocean? I thought they made it back. Did I miss a scene?
So you would not have a freshly new blind person walking around on a ship that is at sea.
I know. And then she says, "You're doing well," and he's like patronizing. Okay.
Let me take you to the bedroom, my lady.
Are we seriously going to pretend that Muriel is going to pull off like faking not being blind?
Hey, I know you lost your son, but it's okay if you act like a coward. Don't worry about it. It's fine. You can abandon your post, bro.
Bro, we're all wondering why you pulled Galadriel from the sea.
Hey, and bro, you should have checked that horse. He's dragging your son right back to where the boat should be. The horse is gonna be pissed because it's not there. He's gonna be like, "What the fuck, guys? I got him back." This is so dumb.
It is bad. I
Are we
just
serious? Are we
Gandalf-
seriously, honest to fucking God, doing an "Is Isildur dead" mystery box?
Yes, of course.
yes, of
We
course.
saw the fucking movies.
It's the same thing as Who's the Dragon Reborn. It's the same thing. Yes.
Yeah.
Except even in Who is the Dragon Reborn, there wasn't the greatest movie trilogy of all time.
Yes. Well, yeah, I know, dude. I know. I get it. Well, it's just like pretending that we don't know that Gandalf is a Goodman. It's like, oh, is he gonna be a bad guy? Ooh.
Did you say good? Did you say Goodman? Like Saul Goodman?
Saul? I wish he was Saul Goodman. He'd actually have
I like
some character.
Saul Goodman. I actually like Saul Goodman.
I do too. We got sex robots in the chat.
Does that mean we're having a sexy party?
Not yet. Galadriel and
That's true.
Mm.
Why do I not hear what they're talking about?
Wait, are we seriously going to say that Elendil is going to lead the Numenorians into like subjugating Middle Earth? Like, I know
Not
he's a
this one.
straight white male, but are we seriously? Is that seriously the play we're gonna make?
Oh, goodness.
I'll see. Good. They're there. They must have been going
Numenor
against the
resistance.
tide. Took them so long.
Jesus, Steve, that was the
McQueen!
most depressing move I've ever seen. We
What
have
did I do now?
45 minutes left.
And I love how the only way that they can exemplify that she's blind is her staring in one spot the entire time. Blind people do move their eyes.
Why not?
Let's
It would
see.
make so much more sense if they had. she
Dude,
had
she's a
scars or
demon hunter
something.
from Warcraft. Sorry, Lady B. I just spoke right over you.
That's okay. It's not important. Oh my god! I got the fat guy with the press.
What?
Oh my
What is
God.
it? What do you mean?
Is
You can't see shit.
Is Numenor gay now?
What do you see? Numenor!
More ships. Oh no, he tore down the.
What am I
He tore
looking
down
at?
the elf. Tore down the elf stuff. I think.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Oh. Numenor
Dead.
for the
Like-
men.
Like, what were we looking at? Like, they tore down the elf stuff. Like, I didn't.
And
that
apparently
like-
like 7 days because they left like 2 days ago.
Right. This
Had
is
like
the
a
problem.
2-day
With,
fight.
right. This is the problem with their effed up timeline. Is like they need
What
all
the
these
fuck
things
just
to
happened?
happen,
A bomb. Stink bomb.
dude.
I
dude,
thought they
the
were in
myth will
Numenor
explode.
like just 2 seconds ago. What?
Mithril is proud.
It refuses.
What the fuck is the seen and
It's
unseen
racist.
world?
It
Stop
won't let its
making
pure
shit
blood be
up.
diluted.
Galadriel's gonna learn how to melt it, right? She's just gonna stare at it and it's gonna like melt. Shut up, bitch. Get out of here. You have no place in this room.
Pushing ourselves too hard, says.
Like, she has no place in here.
That's
Go
what she
away.
said.
You need to love. Wait, you have to.
The metal shouldn't be
You
pushed.
must make
Come on.
love to.
Come on, Sauron, just guide it in. Just guide
love
it
to the
right
mithril.
in.
Make love to the mithril.
You gotta caress that in, just be
Good morning,
sly.
Loyal.
Who comes up with the idea? Okay, we need to smelt
Panting?
metals together. So the solution to smelting metals is to put them under tremendous pressure. Like, no, you heat them up, you let them get together, and then you let them freeze. Like, that's how this fucking works. Also, we are seriously Sauron, Halbrand to Sauron. Okay.
Why would he suspect anything with her just getting a scroll? I mean, good grief.
That's what she said.
We need to make 3.
Make it 2.
3 rings.
They're making
That's
all
what
the
she
rings
said.
out of that little piece of mithril. Is that what's going on?
Oh my god.
What the fuck is this all of a sudden? Like, all of a sudden she's... Oh, Jesus Christ.
And why
Oh,
would you
why
do
did she
this
throw
right
it?
here?
There
No
is
fucking
there-
shit, bitch.
It was broken.
This is so stupid. It's like, all of a sudden she's like, oh, you're a bad guy now.
So wait, this bitch apparently knew based on recognition that he was the king of the Southland based on a fucking symbol on a pouch, but didn't apparently know that there had been no king of the Southlands for 1,000 years?
I told you I found it on a dead man.
But you got to remember, though, Alex, she also was looking at the symbol of Mordor cockeyed for 2,000 years and
This
didn't
is your
recognize all
fault.
she had to do was turn it sideways to realize it was Mordor.
Dude, I love how she's trying to deny this is all her fault, and it is all her fault. Tell me your name. It's freaking Halbrand.
Say my name. Halbrand.
Why is he going to admit this now?
I have had many names.
This is so
Oh,
Hate fuck.
So hilarious.
Oh, dear God. Dear God in heaven. What is happening?
the jump cut.
Oh my god!
We're back
I
on
was back to the
Valinor.
river where
my
she was
God.
bullied.
Just wants to do her in that nice, beautiful, like by the stream.
Oh, dear God in heaven. That knife is not a real knife. It is Sauron's knife of goodness and awesomeness.
Little Temple.
You carrying Sauron's knife around made him powerful.
So now he has the power to give her memories and stuff like that. Oh my god!
Why would he admit to being Sauron there? Like, he's in like deep enemy. Like, his plan is ruined now. It's like, oh, you're Sauron. Okay, we're not gonna do any of that crap you just said.
So what you're assuming is that
Yeah,
she's
don't
going
go
to then
say
run
that.
tell everybody that he's Sauron, and then they're not going to believe her. Because the number one theme of this show is women telling their male superiors that they're wrong or something,
Dick
and then the
dagger.
male superiors not believing her.
You
Now
kept
stab
it
yourself
safe
in
all
the
this
face
time
with
in your
it.
prison wallet.
Oh, hey, there was a smile. Another creepo smile, though. For nothing. For no reason. You didn't complete any tasks at all. Which you did
So
not.
you got it wrong the whole time.
So your whole life is fucked.
Yeah, I'm just saying, this is so
Sauron wanted to ensure peace too. What?
Oh god. Lord of Doom is
What
can
is
we get a
going
sex
on?
scene already? Not with these two. They're brother and sister, please.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Did it
Wait,
heal it?
but all
This
the
makes
elves are
no
dying.
sense.
Oh, is this Sauron like telling her to
Yes,
make
Sauron
the
is pretending
Yes.
to be Finrod.
Yeah, typical trope in a lot of these type of situations. We've
Stab
seen
him.
this before in so many other things.
This is so stupid. This is so dumb.
Something about a boat and a rock and like
and
what
Matt,
floats.
No, the darkness.
Retarded.
You got to
and
touch
Matt-
the darkness.
Oh my
Touch
god.
the darkness.
I'm not,
Oh my god, that sounds
Giggity.
gross.
God.
For a second, I thought I was going to see incest.
I didn't catch it, that man. I'm gonna have to go back and look, Janan. Why would you say that? Oh,
Oh, the fake tears.
Why would you?
yeah. No. I think Matt. It's not so much that it's not a power. It's just it's employed very juvenilely, in my opinion. We are now on a boat again.
We're back on that raft with Halbrand.
It has no physical
You
reason
know.
to float whatsoever.
You know who I am.
I'm Batman. So is this repentant Sauron, Alex? Is that what you asked?
I don't even think they're gonna make a
Oh my
decision.
God.
I think they're gonna try and do both.
Is she gonna stab him with the dagger
Dude.
and he's gonna explode or something?
That's what she said.
Yeah. Just stab me with your big dagger already, please.
Or
So
let me
my
stab you with
prediction
my
is that the
dagger.
dagger is mithril, and they're going to have to melt down the dagger to make the third ring.
Probably. No, I'm not denying that, Matt. I just think it's poorly done. All of this this is
I
just
passed my
nonsense.
He's calling her out, though. He's calling her out.
Is he an incel? Alt-right Sauron? Is that what this is?
She's
Yeah.
gonna reject him.
Oh,
Is this where the big shark comes and eats them both? Please?
That would be really cool.
that'd be really awesome. Oh,
Oh,
my
God.
god.
Ah, stop!
Sauron in the reflection.
Oh,
I
God.
love that this is so bad. There's nobody that's going to be able to defend this. Like,
I can only see your greatness. Shut up. This is so stupid.
I alone can see your light. He'll make her a queen.
Instead of a dark lord, you shall have a
Are they stealing this
queen!
from The Hobbit?
Yes.
Or the Lord
Well,
from Lord of the
yeah.
Rings?
fuck off.
Stealing
Oh.
lines now.
Off.
Stealing lines. Stronger than the foundation of the
Yes.
earth.
Yep.
This is so dumb, man.
This is the greatest show ever, Steve.
The dig dagger,
Jeez.
that's it.
Why? She's a piece of crap. She's not bound to the light herself. She's evil as
She's
hell.
evil. Adar said he knows evil.
Yeah, she's evil.
Her rule. Ja rule.
Why does she say that? Because she's only interested in power and just do whatever the fuck she wants. So
See,
I was
Yep.
gonna say Galadriel's greatest ambition was to create a kingdom and rule over it.
yes.
That sounds just like Sauron.
Oh, it's the fake tear again. The fake tear is back.
Now she's back under the
I
water.
love it. She screams and then he screams.
Yeah. And then I
Just
scream.
kill her. Just kill her. Be done with it. What is like?
Yeah, let's break continuity. Let's do that. This
Just
is
kill
clearly
her.
not-
Like this is all nonsense.
Well, and she has the knife at his neck. Why would she even continue talking? Why wouldn't she just stab him?
Well, I mean, he's in her brain right now, but it's just like he's just fucking with her. But it's just like, just
Yeah.
what in the actual fuck is this? She's actually in water. What the
It's
hell?
Elrond. It's Elrond.
What?
Why did he leave her alive? If he knows what your fucking brother told you under the tree, how would he not know what you first met Elrond? Who wrote this fucking trash?
Why is she alive? Like,
Where
She-
did Halbrand go?
so now she's gonna tell him all about Sauron.
Steve, can we pause this? I gotta piss real quick.
Yeah, I'll pause it. I'll pause it.
23
hell?
goddamn minutes left. Oh my god.
Man, this can't end soon enough. Holy shit.
Like, what the fuck is going
I
on?
like the like how they just started yelling at each other.
Well, yeah, and it's like okay, so now she's like, what? Are they just gonna go? Oh no, we don't believe you. He's a good man, and they're gonna just keep making the rings. Like, I don't understand how any of this. Like, she's obviously not gonna turn. So why wouldn't he just kill her? He left her with the knife. It's like this is all
None of this
nonsense.
makes sense.
It's like-
to me,
it's like
like
the-
at all.
It's like
Well-
like Return of the Jedi. Imagine if Luke says no, and the Emperor just lets him live.
What's the
Right,
point?
same
Like,
idea.
Well, and are Elrond and Galadriel gonna hook up now? Like, I don't
That's
understand.
what it looks like. That's what it looks like
Elrond's
right
really
here.
That's what I'm
Hey.
saying. That's what they're making it look like. Is it looks like they're gonna get all hibbity dibbity, like
hey, at least we haven't had any dwarfs so far.
Yeah, Middle Earth Pornhub.
well, because they're all dead because the Balrog ate them all.
He got the meat and he got it raw.
Well, no, the Balrog cooked them first, but yeah, I mean, come on.
Alex,
you
how you
know-
holding up there?
Oh my god.
So I was angry. Then I got to resigned. And then I'm somehow now back to angry.
In the show's logic, he has already fucked with her mind. If he can't get her cleanly on his side, he's going to use her to spread I'm assuming this is misinformation.
Oh no,
Oh,
no, no.
goodness.
The show's logic,
Well,
yes, loose
yeah.
logic.
Because
All right, let's-
misinformation
and-
is the worst crime ever, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
And so and if she does nothing and lets them continue to make the ring so that he can watch Celebrimbor work, so that he can mimic it when he makes the one ring, she's still again responsible for everything that fucking happens on this show.
yelling nonsense. Wayne Yip's at it again. They are telling. It's the Westeros Express all over again. They're just they're all over the damn place.
Is this a Wayne Yip episode?
I don't know. It sounds like it. Ahmad said.
I
Wayne
don't know. We
fucking Yip,
haven't
so-
seen any gay fucking transitions, so I don't know.
Yeah, there's been no
So,
weird over.
I mean, good
the-
lord. All right, I'm gonna hit play so we can
That-
try and get
that-
through
that's
this.
because they haven't done the crying game mystery box reveal with Galadriel.
Hey, everybody, hit the like button. 16 in chat. Thanks, guys, for being here. We're gonna get through this together. Let's do it. This has been a mess. This is terrible.
By now.
That's what she
Didn't
said.
they just weren't they just fucking blowing stuff up half an hour ago?
How long has she been in that pond?
And she had just got done reading that scroll.
That's what he said.
Yo, Wes is a river roll. Were you with Halbrand? You're so wet I can taste this. No, wait a second.
Galadriel.
Oh my god. Thanks, buddy.
Says who?
He mistreated me. Me too, Halbrand, right now.
He took my dick dagger.
Oh, good
Why
lord.
would you not tell
Is
him
she
what happened?
seriously not about to tell these people that Halbrand is Sauron?
No, you know why? Because she's self-interest. Because she knows everything is her fault. So she's being incredibly selfish instead of admitting it.
3.
3. Why 3?
3. There's how is there balance in 3?
Since when? Since when is 3 balance? And what? Wait, so
Must be for
Wait
the
a
elves
second.
alone. So you
What
always
are you
wanted power and
talking about?
domination.
what is happening? Like, what is happening? What is happening? Didn't they?
Dagger, the dagger.
The dick dagger. Oh my god, it's gonna die.
How
It's
did they
gonna die.
decide this already? Like, when did they figure this out? Like, did they spend half the episode trying to figure out how to craft the mithril rings? What did they make? How do they have
Nothing.
anything left? Did they just
Hey,
make
is this
stuff?
is this the orchard that got blew up in the last episode?
Oh, great! Now, freaking educated Gandalf is here.
How does he speak? Oh,
Why do you need to go to Rune?
What is Rune?
It's a fucking magical, fucking made up country.
Just like you can't explain how you can talk all of a
Are
sudden.
we seriously saying a certainty that I cannot explain because we're too fucking lazy to come up with the cause of cause and effect?
Yes, exactly. I still don't know what the hell happened with the fucking rings and the mithril. I still don't understand that whole freaking thing. Like, did they make stuff with the mithril or not? Like, I'm completely lost.
Or
Did he just say I'm a wizard?
Yeah,
Harry?
He confirmed he's an
You're a
Astari.
wizard.
I'm
You're
a
a
wizard,
wizard.
Harry.
You're a
What?
wizard, Nari.
It's Istar. It
not
means
coming
wise
with
one in your
us.
tongue.
God.
Wise one in your
What?
tongue.
Like,
or
why?
wizard.
Like this whole we're buddies thing. I'm over it. It's like I don't buy it at all. And in about 1,000 years, I'll
Our
meet a
feet
guy
go
named
where our hearts
Frodo
go.
Baggins
Oh my god.
that will remind me of you, little girl. Oh, shut the fuck up. I hate this bitch.
I hate all Harfoots. Death to Harfoots.
How, dude? You went from a growling imbecile who couldn't do anything but drool and growl to all of a sudden you're this articulate fucking talking asshole. It's like so did they knock your
It
head
is
full of
him.
knowledge too? It's like he was literally grunting like a Neanderthal not freaking half hour ago, and now he's like,
Right.
oh, I am full of wise shit. It's like, fuck off.
How much longer is this episode?
How do they know that there's no
18
trolls?
minutes. I don't know if it's
come
still.
on.
You realize Sad Sack now, because he's dead, she's now the leader. So it's another female leader.
Oh god.
Yay.
Not Malva with the
Wait,
lip
did we
fungus.
even watch him die, or he die off screen?
I'm willing to bet she's died off scene. Because he closed his eyes as the sun rose.
So wait, now all of a sudden they won't leave anybody behind, yeah?
Nobody walks in.
Oh,
but
Sadek
leave
died.
behind.
So now the woman's in charge of Sedek's books and shit too.
Yep, she's the new Pathfinder.
So there's
Okay.
no men in charge at all.
Nope. Hashtag girl boss.
Dude, are there any?
Yeah.
That's the only male hobbit. Look, he's the only one. He's the only one. Look,
Oh god, he
he's
is.
the only one.
Ah!
It's only him. Look, they're all female.
What?
Every single one of them is female. I'm
They
not.
just
being
told
a
her to go the
fucking
fuck
asshole.
away.
Why would you send your little daughter to be with this old creepy man stranger that
Why
fell
would he-
from the sky? What
Why
the
would
hell?
he take her with
Because
him?
they're from California, where that sort of thing is normal. Dude, you're right. They're all female
Is she
hobbits.
really going?
No, there's
They're-
one.
Is this happening?
Wait, are we seriously about to see the adventures of Nori and Gandalf?
Dude, she's gonna be like, I'm going with you. Watch. She's going.
Wait, is Poppy
There's
going to
no
go with
freaking
him?
way.
Because she's Sam.
I'm going too. I'm coming too. The single solid dude, man, this guy's
What do
gotta
you
get
say?
busy.
For the big fella? Well, that
Dude.
sounded like 10% for the big guy.
Dude, this Harfoot's got to get busy, man. He's the only male left. He's got to keep that populate the species, man. He's the only one. Get the
Then it'll
business.
be
dude.
then everybody will be related to each other, and then it'll be weird and incestuous.
Yep. Keep that pimp foot strong.
Oh, so is this how they get rid of all the Harfoots? They get they fall off a cliff somewhere because
Like
the woman
lemmings.
can't.
Don't squat by a
give directions?
river. Yeah, Jesus, who writes this? Yeah, Nori, don't shit where you eat.
This is so stupid. Like anybody that's crying to this shit is like, give me a break. What is? Oh, was it okay? We get special handshakes. Like, what is happening?
When did it happen? All right, I'm planting my flag. This is worse than Wheel of Time.
Yes, thank you, Alex. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
I thought this was the greatest show ever.
Like, what is this?
Yeah, if it's the only show you've ever watched.
Like, this is the
That's-
conclusion to the
there you go.
season. Like, I don't like. What is going on? I don't
I'm
care.
assuming we're going to need a shot of the 3 elven rings. Like, I'm assuming that'll be the end of the episode.
I'm telling you, her best friend is gonna fucking run up the hill after and be like, "I'm coming too," just like freaking Sam does.
Sam.
Watch.
Dude, if that happens,
I'm telling you, it's happening. It's gonna happen.
this
Get
was
out of
full
here,
when
you
this
bitch.
started.
Your
So you
father's got to repopulate the species. He's the only male left. He's got to get the fucking right now.
So do you think the Isildur? Do you think the last thing we'll see is Isildur in
Yes.
custody, and that'll be the cliffhanger of
Come
the
on,
No,
season?
come on, come.
it-
There she
it-
comes.
The horse.
There she goes.
There she goes.
Poppy, and they're hugging.
Go,
Yay!
Poppy.
Wait, is she coming with or not?
Go with her.
Wait.
Go with her.
Where's he even going?
Why? Why? This is so long.
He
and
doesn't. The
stupid.
family's kicking her out.
Because your horrible society let your parents
Please
get
say
eaten
it.
by
Say it.
fucking bears. Like,
Say it. I'm coming too. Say it. Oh, okay. She's not. She's actually really not gonna go. Oh,
Angel
Hey,
head.
you
Okay.
anklehead, you!
what the fuck? Oh my god!
I would pay money to
You're
get her
my
look at her like.
best friend in the whole wide world.
Can we move?
I would love it if she said, "I'm no anklehead, you moose knuckle."
These Harfoots are terrible people.
Like, I have no emotional investment.
It,
I don't care
Peter,
about
it
these
is
people.
really bad, Peter Herbert. It is really, really bad. And this Harfoot scene is still going.
this is normally the part where I would make a joke about like women affirming women or like
Wait,
kiss now, but honestly, I don't think anybody wants that either. So
no.
Lots of feelies. Lots of feelies.
Even the scissoring troop would not want to see that.
No. But why send off your little kid with the creepy old man?
Oh God, why is Gandalf taking a Hobbit with him?
I know. It's creepy and weird.
Oh my god.
How
Okay,
would
that's
he
a nod
know?
to fucking Frodo after the meeting.
Oh dear god.
Why is she going with him again? I don't even remember.
I
Those are
don't.
family
Those are
Why is he
buddies.
leaving? Where is he going?
He's going to Rune.
Where? Oh, shut the
Fuck
Sweet
off.
Oh,
You did not earn that at all.
No. Like the fucking Fruit Loops.
That's your
Follow your
Gandalf. That's your
nose.
Gandalf, right? That's your Gandalf.
Follow your nose.
They just dropped that line for the Fruit Loops commercial with the toucan.
The theft of lines and shit from the frickin' trilogy is just ridiculous, especially for how much they want to try and distance themselves from it. The amount of crap they've stolen directly from the Peter Jackson trilogy
in the
is
past
staggering.
5 minutes, it's staggering. I mean, seriously.
Uh-oh, what's this?
Oh, give it
She's
up,
got to
Galadriel.
melt down her dagger to get an appropriate amount of rare
You guys,
metals.
she's emasculating herself by why
Yep.
Dick Dagger.
Seriously,
I
I mean,
know 7 episodes.
now she won't have
Uh-oh.
In
anything
the little
to
boat, in
attention.
the ceremonial boat.
Oh no.
Burn!
Her
I remember diving off a boat
Oh
like
my
that.
god,
in
look at
episode
that!
1.
It's like shaped like
What the fuck is this thing? Oh my god. Lewis, the top worst thing was just that whole Harfoot scene right there. Just
I was gonna say, I think when in doubt, follow your nose has to be the worst. But
Follow
Toucan
your
Sam over
nose.
there. Oh my god.
Hey, look,
dude.
look, something's melting. Remember
that
that from Lord of the
supposed to-
Rings?
Yeah, is that supposed to remind us of the ring, the One Ring melting? Is that what we're
Yep.
supposed to feel
That's
there?
ex-
Yeah.
Remember berries?
This
Oh
shit
God,
is
I hate
so
this.
just bad. It's not. They're not even doing a good job of stealing stuff. It's terrible.
And they're carrying it they're carrying it and oh my god.
was there always a hole in the end of the?
Where's the king? Where's
Where's Celebrimbor?
yeah, where's
Gil-galad.
Gil-galad.
or Gil-galad?
I don't
I'm
know.
sorry.
Gil-galad fucked off because
How do they
Ah.
still have that? I thought they just made a bunch of shit with
I guess they're gonna
Halbrand.
drop it in.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, it looks
It's
just like the
spinning.
eye!
It looks just like yeah, exactly.
Oh my god, dude. This is pathetic.
That looks just like the eye.
It kind of reminds me of the Wheel of Time like logo for the stupid
Right?
show.
With the concentric circles.
Yep.
Isn't the Wheel of Time supposed to be a snake though, eating its tail though?
Yeah, but it's not.
One would
That's-
think.
So
That's
Wow,
not how you
can
cast
fucking
metal. Oh my god.
works.
So wait a second. So the key to melting mithril is melting it in silver and gold? Like that is
Yep.
the stupidest thing I've ever heard. This is so dumb. What the fuck is that?
What is that?
It's got to be an ingot that they're going to carve into a ring.
Oh. Well, it's
Weren't the
procedurally the
elven
most
rings,
accurate thing
like,
they've done in the
silver?
show.
Wait a second. Would they be able to? It's mithril. Would they be able to work with it after it's cold?
That
Don't
flame is
know.
not hot enough to melt metal.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Sorry guys, I learned how to weld in the summer.
It depends if you quench it or not.
Why is there only one fucking seat set? God, fuck off.
What?
Now,
They've now
I bet
bent
he's
it
go-
into that
he's going
many
to find
little-
the scroll. He's going to find the scroll and find out that it was Sauron.
It's just floating there, right? You're right.
Yes, there it is. Oh my
There it
god.
is. Yep, he got
And
it.
and the ink isn't fucked up or anything.
Is he gonna drop it too?
No, he didn't drop it.
What happened to saving the elves too? Like the Mithril saving the elves. Like this is so stupid.
I know it is.
Are you guys loving this music right now?
No, I hate it. It's so over the top. It's like the music tells me I ought to feel something.
Galadriel, you bitch.
You
You
didn't tell us
insufferable
Elrond.
cunt.
Halbrand was Sauron.
3 rings.
That's a pretty ring, though. I like the
The
bling.
band is nice.
I have a thing for bling.
How does this
I'm a
save the
raccoon.
elves?
Because the
You see,
power.
Okay,
of the
wait,
ring-
you guys. It was all cast from the same metal. How is there a silver one? That makes no sense.
Yeah.
He's
There
gonna
it
drop
is.
it, isn't he?
Yes. It's all your fault, Galadriel.
It's all your fault, Galadriel, you piece of crap.
Put on the ring of power, and
See,
it'll be
I
okay.
almost consider this like a win, because now nobody can say that Mithril story was bullshit. Like Sauron was lying to them. Like, no, apparently the elves die without Mithril. God, be more
How did-
of
How
an
did he
extra
get
edgy.
there?
Did he fly?
Yeah, I assume he did. He's at Mount Doom or whatever, or Mordor. Or whatever.
Where's Adar and the orcs? Because he's my favorite character.
You know, we didn't see any Bronwyn either. Oh my god!
Ah, that was so fucking
I'm not
horrible.
listening to that. I'm not
Holy
listening to
shit.
that.
Oh my
3
god, that
rings
was
for
awful.
the Elven Kings.
Jesus Christ.
Was it the
Wow.
point? Was that it was like the rings were given to the Elven Kings?
That's what I thought.
No,
No.
they made the rings themselves,
But
but
within their own story, how does that save the elves?
Because the 3
there's
give them-
there's Mithril in the rings.
In 3
So,
of them, but
all
how does
of-
that save all the elves?
So all of the kings will get the rings, and then the light from the ring held by the elven lords will fix the tree.
but Celebrimbor ends up giving his to Gandalf. So
I thought Círdan gave his ring to Gandalf.
yeah. Oh no, yeah, you're right. It was Círdan the shipwrights.
So all those elves will die because Gandalf steals a ring. Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
Hmm.
It
Oh my
should,
God.
according to this lore.
So
mean,
hey, chat. So what do you think? I see Dane's chimed in. Pure AIDS. I agree with that 100%.
Yes, I agree.
The Whammon of Wammenethon are here. All praise Galadriel. She has triumphed. She has. She has brought Sauron forth upon Middle Earth. Well done.
And they
holy
did it
crap.
bang, and I'm so angry. I want my money back.
That is a freaking. That was the season finale.
That was so boring.
And boring and just like you're swirling around rings a whole, but like, and then just like you're supposed to feel like sad about the Harfoots, and it's like, no, she's probably better off getting away from you fuckers. It's just like, and then what is Gandalf gonna do with the little hobbit with him?
I don't
Like-
know, but that really creeps me out. That just seems so
What-
freaking
like
weird.
Like I don't like. What is the purpose of that? It's like I don't understand. Like, what are you thinking? You're sending a little girl off with this dude that just learned how to speak English because he hit his head hit against
Some
a
old
rock.
man. You're sending a
You-
little kid, a little girl with an old man. Like, no.
Yeah, you got these 3 crazy women that are still going to be going at. Well, I guess he turned them into butterflies or whatever the fuck that was. Like,
Right.
what the
What?
fuck is
What
that?
is that supposed to be? I don't understand at all.
I just
So-
don't even understand.
So there's this kids cartoon that my youngest used to watch fairly recently, and the people that were bad guys in each episode were all possessed by the main bad guy because he would send a possessed butterfly to them and it would absorb into their bodies and they would be the bad guy for the episode. And so when that scene happened, I'm like, holy shit, am I watching this crap? They pulled this from a kid's cartoon.
Well, and just like it is the amount, like, I don't know,
Mhm.
maybe I'll do it. Somebody needs to go through and pick out every time they either stole a scene or a line from the
Oh.
trilogy.
It's
Because
it's
it would
too
make
busy.
you'd have to be a 3 hour video, because for the amount of stuff they stole from the trilogy, and then for them to have the gall to try and distance themselves from it and be like, no, it's something complete. It's like you are stealing lines one for one. Like
Yep.
the what was the line about her, the foundations of the
Yeah,
the
stronger
world
than the
thing?
foundations of
Foundations of the
it was
earth, strong
That's
as
it was
straight
that
from straight
Yeah.
from what she says when she's in front
Right.
of the One Ring in
And it wasn't just
in
that one part of the line, it was the whole thing that
yes.
Sauron said to her that is what she said in the chapter of the Mirror of Galadriel.
Oh man, Dempsey, I don't drink. Otherwise, I'd probably be on the floor right now. I don't know how you get, like, don't, guys. You still got rewatch. Don't drink at all. All right.
I know we have
Like,
tomorrow night.
good Lord,
Women's
man.
circle, guys.
Oh my
And
god, man.
Lady
I just,
Balefire's liver's gonna be shat out.
Yes, 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 yes. Well, we didn't see anything. She was all covered up, but I thought it was good. It was kind of like a
Tits McGee was there. Yeah, Tits McGee showed up though.
Yes.
So
I
are
was
we?
happy.
So what I did, I will have to say, I am surprised they didn't. Isildur, we're still supposed to think Isildur's dead, even though, like, you know, we all know he's not. Apparently, dude, Alex is just going for it. Don't fall out of your chair, bro. Go,
Alex, don't
go,
die.
go,
Alex,
go.
no.
Oh shit, man.
Wow.
I just
Alex taking his medicine is a wise move.
so chat. What was the worst part? Because I don't even know. Like I can't even figure it out. Like what was, like, I think it was Luce came in and said what was the worst part?
So
far?
okay, so
What's the worst part? I don't know.
when J.J. Abrams does dumb shit, J.J. Abrams at least understands, I need to distract you from the dumb shit by making flashy things happen.
Yes.
These dumbasses did all of the dumb shit with none of the action scenes. Like the morons who actually say good things about this show, like, Lord knows they're not people. Like, they deserve to be subjugated, but they can be distracted by big battle scenes. These fucking retards couldn't even give us a fucking battle scene in the finale to distract us from
this garbage.
fucking trash.
There was not even one orc, not even
Two
like
episodes.
No
like
orcs.
like
I
well, no,
wanted my
look,
orcs. I
the
wanted my
fucking like, oh my god, you fucking one shot of a Balrog that's pissed off at a leaf. Are we to believe that all the, like, we just are supposed to believe that it just sat there? They're doing all of this work with just that little tiny piece of mithril. What the hell was Sauron even doing there if he just fucked off after she figured out it was him, because she just got I guess she just, you know, got a bad feeling on the wind that he was a bad guy now. It's like
Right.
the whole way she figured out he was a bad guy was stupid. Like, she just decided, oh, he said a thing. Go search the library, and I bet you're gonna find the exact thing I need you to find, no problem, just like you did in Numenor.
Libraries need to be banned from shitty writers.
I got you, Lady
Because
B. Hold on.
They say
I
the
got you.
same
Here's
shit in
Balefire for you.
Kenobi.
There we go.
I'll give you the Balefires. Here come the Balefires. I'm spamming my own chat.
Thank you.
What
There
do
you
they
go.
say in Kenobi, Alex?
And-
What were you talking
Well,
about?
okay, so if
I'm
you're an
trying to.
idiot in charge of a
Oh,
production and you have to come up with a way for your character to discover a piece of information, isn't the answer always check the archives? Why does Reva know that Leia and Bail?
Yeah.
Check the archives. They did the exact same shit here. How do we know that Sauron is fucking Halbrand? Well, we checked the fucking archives.
I put a poll up for anybody that's still here. First, please leave a like. I'd appreciate it. We've had 20 in chat. You guys are awesome.
Easy answer.
I now that the season is over, I think it's time for we might have an ultimate crazy stream. It just to break it down, because what is now officially worse? Rings of Power, or Wheel of Time? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
At least Wheel of Time had a fucking battle at the end.
Even though it was craptastic, yeah,
sucked, but
yeah. It was something, right? Like the battle we had in this episode was you're a fucking asshole. You're gonna be bitch with me. You're an asshole. I'll stop you. Oh no, you won't.
Hey, but
And then one of them fucks off. It's like, what?
I love that screaming match between the two. It's like, ah!
I got a drink.
Oh,
I just want y'all to know we just witnessed $80 million. Like these are on average $68 million an episode. This was a little longer in a finale, so you threw a little bit more into it. We just watched $80 million. For reference, $80 million is seasons 1, 2, and 3 of Cobra Kai. That's one episode of this shit was 3 seasons of Cobra Kai.
What
was the billion? What was the $1 billion?
That's like a couple of feature films there too.
So $1 billion was the rights to the books. That was $250 million, and then the estimated production for all 5 seasons.
I don't have a braid, but I'm gonna tug my hair instead. Yeah. I have no words.
The amount that I heard they spent on the first season, though, this show will easily exceed in 5 seasons $1 billion.
Absolutely, yeah.
It'll probably exceed $2 billion.
I could see $1.5 billion easy.
Do you guys think there's going to be a season 2?
Yeah, they're already filming season 2.
There's a huge penalty that they will pay if they don't go to 5 seasons.
The other aspect is if you have to write off $250 million rights fee, you would much rather try and justify spending $50 million over 5 seasons for those rights than you would having to justify we spent $250 million over 1 season.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry, I'm back. Man, you know what my favorite scenes were? The throwaway Numenor scenes where I had no idea what the F was going on. Like, I love how they panned out over, and I think every single one of us was like, what are we looking at? It's like, okay, it's Numenor. What the fuck are we looking at? Like, it was some big, we had to have it pointed out. I still don't know.
Wait,
they knocked down a bunch of elf stuff? I'm sorry, go ahead.
The best part of Numenor is Isildur's sister.
Well, yeah,
in
Tits
the
McGee was
10 days that Muriel was gone, Farazan had them knock down all of the elf architecture and build a fleet of warships.
Is that what we were looking at?
I think so.
Yes, I'm assuming the black background with the gold, like, crown of thorns is their Elven anti-Valor symbol.
Yeah, it would be their Morgoth worship.
So does
Which
this
is
mean
great
that
because Sauron's not there to convince them to go worship Morgoth. And I'm sorry, go ahead.
So I was going to ask, will Sauron make his way there, or is he going to fuck off to Mount Doom?
Well, if they're lore accurate, what's going to happen is they're going to go and attack Sauron. and then they'll capture him because Sauron will see the armies too much for him to beat, and so they'll take Sauron captive, and then he will continue to poison Karl Marx's mind and get him to then try and attack Valinor. That would be lore accurate, but
Ron, thanks for
we'll
hanging
see.
out. Just wanted to get that in there. Man, I mean, it's one of those things. It's like when he cut, like, I don't know, man. Like, Jesus.
Steve, I'm gonna disagree with you.
What's
Best
that?
part of this episode.
What did I say was the best part?
You said it
What
was
did I
the
say?
Numenor parts that you didn't understand. I'm going to
Oh.
counter and say that the best part of this episode was Noah, Rondir, Bronwyn, or Theo.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. That's a win. You know what? It's you know what's crazy is that when your favorite part of the
Or
episode,
dwarves. There was no dwarves, you guys. There's
the
no
favorite,
dwarves?
yes, no
pizza.
dwarf. The favorite part of the episodes for us were all the things that weren't in it. So we had no dwarves, which you know what though, I would have liked to see the dwarves get torn apart by a freaking Balrog because that's what's happening right now. I mean, that Balrog should just be tearing through.
It should.
Well, I
I
mean,
hope
if,
it
if, we're, if
does.
we're being lore accurate, the Balrog has to now go to sleep for another 4,000 years.
Well, what about the other 16 rings? Like I don't know the lore, so but it's like
Well,
what?
the
Like,
other
I
16 rings are made by Sauron and gifted
just
to
see.
men
Oh, it
and
gives them
dwarves.
to right. Okay, so I don't. But it's just like what? Like that's the whole thing I don't understand about. Well, there's many things, but Sauron. So Halbrand was wherever they were, the Elven city, whatever the fucking name of it is. He went there to
Eregion.
accomplish something, right? Which was to make the rings, right? With the mithril, right? Is that what we were doing there? He was there to
Yep,
make
he
the
wanted
rings,
to
right?
convince the elves to make the 3 elven rings.
Right. So don't trust this guy. We'll make the rings anyways, and he fucks off.
Well,
Like, I-
yeah. Well,
So,
his
I-
deception of Celebrimbor was key for that him being able to make the one ring because that way he could see the craft used, and then he could then corrupt that craft in his own use, and then have a ring that would be more powerful than what the elves would make if they ever did make
Okay,
one.
so the whole purpose of him being there was to see how Celebrimbor made it.
Yes, and I can see
Yeah.
how that might be confusing on account of the fact that he
They
didn't
can't
learn
tell a
anything
story.
from Celebrimbor. He told Celebrimbor how to do everything.
Yeah, he's the one that told him what to do, and then to melt. It's like, oh, the mithril is quite fucking feisty. Blah, duh, 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 duh. Oh, I got an idea. Let's melt
It's
it
not-
in some other metal, and that'll work. It's like, what?
It's not feisty. It's proud.
It's proud. So you know what? You know what fucks up proud things? Gold and silver. It's like, what?
Yeah.
No, how does
Right?
that work? It doesn't make any sense. Like you can't melt it because it's proud, but then you melt silver and gold, and that melts the mithril because
I'm
I
still
guess they're
trying to
just.
figure out how they got 2 gold rings and a silver ring. Is that
Out of-
kind of
out of-
like
out of
how
the
like
same-
Right.
Yeah, the same. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
that's sort
Hey,
of how like
the-
Bronwyn had Bronwyn
The-
what was it? She Iranian woman had a like
Virgin City and
Filipino
Sun.
kid.
Yeah.
Dude, every
Hey,
Harfoot,
The sea is always right.
dude, every
Yes.
Harfoot is now female except for that one guy.
The sea is always right.
I think there's one old man. I gotta look here because it's like almost
Just
every
that one guy and all those
that
women.
one guy. Amazon's freaking player is
Dude.
terrible, so I can't. Freaking... Chad, what?
He's a Chad now.
Oh, he's gonna have to be. Oh wait, I'm sorry. There's one other old dude here, but that dude's not getting any tail. I mean, look at this guy here. Hold on, this guy, nobody's gonna want to procreate with this guy. Hold on a sec. Look at this guy. That's the other choice right there. That guy.
I really feel like not nearly enough is made of how fucking stupid their hair and those
It
fucking
It's
hair
so
roots
bad.
are.
disgusting. Like
It's so
jeez.
bad. I'm gonna try and find another shot because it's literally like Nori's father, and That guy. That's it.
Right.
Since what? Like, was that Nori's sister? Oh, how do I don't remember her
Yeah,
having a sister.
we
the
found
whole...
out that Nori had a sister in the last episode.
Is that what that was? I was like, wait a
Yes.
second, she's got a sister.
They were trying to show us Nori saving her sister, but the editing was so dog water awful that it looked like Nori pushed her sister under the branch. Like the level of technical incompetence with the show is mind-boggling.
I know. I'm still trying to figure out the whole like Gandalf
So-
on the
so-
ground versus he's tied up.
This is a good question. Is Sauron supposed to go back to Numenor?
Yeah, Sauron is. So we're. Jeez.
He should.
We're supposed
as
to
captain.
have, we're supposed to have two. I'm going to say 3 invasions of Numenor coming to Middle Earth. In the first one, they show up and they beat Sauron's ass so bad he runs away to Mordor.
Okay.
After that, Sauron takes a couple hundred years, gets his army back together, and in the meantime, Numenor basically started exploiting a bunch of colonies that they built up. Sauron attacks these colonies, and Numenor comes back and kicks their ass again to the point that Sauron's army basically runs away. Numenor captures Sauron, drags his ass back to Numenor, and at that point, Sauron slowly starts corrupting the Numenorians into things like Morgoth worship and human sacrifices. And then because Numenor lost the plot so much, the Valar wipe them out. And the only good Numenorians are led by Elendil and his 2 sons, Isildur, and I'm blanking on the name now. And they take the ships to Middle Earth, and they found Anar, Gondor, and the other one that I'm also not remembering. So, no, the idea that the Numenorians suck is
there he goes.
wrong.
Is it? And
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you to the chat for knowing what's up, because I've been drinking. Because this is worse than Wheel of Time.
Okay, so real quick, let's take a head.
I didn't know you were such a lore expert, Alex.
So real quick, I didn't know either. I knew a lot, but I didn't know that much. But Nikki Cunningham says he surrendered at the foot of the Black Gate. So drunk Alex missed that part too.
Well, the second invasion.
Yeah.
Sauron,
so let's see here.
Sauron, hands up, don't shoot.
We got Dandelion Chick back here. Okay, so here, let's see here. Oh, well, here we can look at all this. Oh, they got the whole list of people in there. So there's a whole bunch of Harfoot. The stranger. Okay, so all the women are the Harfoots. So you got freaking Amazon's thing. You got Dandelion Girl here on the left over here in front of another one, and then there's another little girl there. Then you got the forehead. I'm gonna be looking out for the forehead next season. That's my guy right there. Then you got a girl back there. Is that a dude way back in the back there? Maybe. Then you got Queen Harfoot. Then you got another Harfoot, a girl Harfoot. I guess that's a girl. Man, some of these. I mean, good lord.
Okay, so here's another thing too. So Sad Sack dies, which my contender for best scene in the whole show was when he fucking took a knife in the gut. His death scene was pathetic, but when he took the knife into the gut, it was freaking awesome. Hey Zax, how you doing, brother?
Zax.
But when they cut back to when they get back to everybody else, and Sad Sack's wife is just sitting there going through everything, and she is not broken up whatsoever about losing Sad Sack at all. It's almost like she's like going, glad the bitch is gone.
Now I'm in charge. Now I'm the next girl boss.
Oh my goodness.
She's actually a beautiful man. Good morning.
What happened? Zax is a beautiful man.
Absolutely. Ooh. And I think he's in Portugal right now, so I think it's about 6 a.m. their time.
He just posted a short of like some bull riding.
Nice.
Wow.
Nice.
Awesome.
Bull riding. Oh, the poll. So the poll's got 25 votes. Rings of Power is at 60%.
Yep, it's worse.
It's
Like the
and it's not saying that it means it's necessarily better. It's
I think
just
that argument with that comes down to like one is like a complete butchering of the lore and then like just destroying a story, like purposeful destruction. But I think this is the same like with that. But it's like, are you butchering the lore like of a book series or just an appendix? I don't know.
So the counterpoint to that I'm going to make is that from an authorial effort standpoint, I'm going to make the argument that Tolkien put in as much effort to establishing the history, the languages, the timelines, and the lore of the Second Age as Robert Jordan put into like the Wheel of Time books. Like when
I agree.
when
I agree
people say that-
completely.
like when people say that, like, you know, people will often make
I
the
will.
joke like, how did Tolkien start, you know, the Lord of the Rings? And the answer is he made up a language. And then he was like, okay, I have this language. Now I need to come up with the history of the world that had this language in it. And then I should probably make up a couple of cool stories that happened in this world that I just made up. And those couple of stories are what we know as the Lord of the Rings. So, like, it's mind-boggling the extent of the detail that went into this universe, and to see it treated in this way is just disgusting.
Well,
It
but
does.
Peter Herbert brings up a good point. I mean, they can save a lot of money by just, when they introduce more Ogiers, they could just use the wigs. Oh, but wait a second.
Well-
Whose theory was it that there will not be another Ogier in all of Wheel of Time
No.
season 2 or 3? That they're not going to do any more Ogiers? I sort of went on board. They blew the wig budget on Rings of Power, I think.
Yeah. Well, the thing too. I mean, I did enjoy the scene where they melted down the oath rod to make the 3 rings. That was nice.
Wow,
That
so we've
frickin-
lost the oath rod and the dick dagger now. Wow.
It just it's like, oh, this God, it's so just, oh man, it's such bad. Oh, this knife I happen to be carrying around the whole series is the key to everything.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Everything's the key to everything as long as it comes from Galadriel. You know, it just makes everything a joke.
It's
There's
so
nothing
bad.
that can be taken for any true value out of this. There was one one of the worst things that, and I didn't catch it, but the last episode when Galadriel's telling Theo about who she's lost. First of all, she mentions her husband last, like he's an afterthought of the people that she's lost supposedly, and it's just lost. It's not dead, so he'll be alive later. But then what? And I was watching the review from Just Some Guy, and he talks about how she met Celeborn, and that she was dancing in a field and all this stuff, and it turns out that they took that from how J.R.R. Tolkien met his wife. Took it from how, but it's at how Tolkien met his wife, and then he made Beren and Luthien out of that whole thing. But it's
so
all a
wrong.
reference back to Tolkien, and it's just kind of like, you sons of bitches.
That's also a desecration.
So Lady Balefire, I want it to be made explicitly clear how bad this desecration is. On his gravestone, J.R.R. Tolkien has Beren written on it. His wife has Luthien written on it. They're literal, honest to God, in real life gravestones have those names carved on them. And this show took that, applied it to different characters in his universe, and then fucked that up. We have now reached the point where we can literally say disrespecting the man's grave. That is something they have actually accomplished in real life. They have disrespected his gravestone.
Well, I mean that it's like because
That's horrible.
it sort of ties in. It ties into this quote. It's like it had to. I hate that they had to explain. Is it Istar? Couldn't they have just let the Lord? No, they can't let the Lord people have anything. They don't care. They just want to destroy it all of it for all. And you know, Peter, you're sort like, and this is why this is an interesting discussion because like Rings of Power may be worse. But Wheel of Time show is a greater crime. At least we have Peter Jackson's movies. Who knows if we ever get the same thing for Wheel of Time? And that's a very good point because Wheel of Time is done. Like I've said it several times. Wheel of Time, this is what we're getting. If it's ever made again, which I doubt it, it won't be for 10, 15, 20 years. It took this long to get this. So I think that's a good point. Now, of course, it does. You know, the fact that we have the Peter Jackson trilogy doesn't make this show any better. Obviously, even though they tried to steal lines right out of it and scenes right out of it and apply it to their crappy characters and make us try and the feel. I mean, this is like Remember Berries and the feels to another freaking level where you're literally stealing lines from another product. It's you're stealing lines from the same product to put it in your product. Because your writers suck, and because you want to try and generate that feeling, oh, I remember that. It's like that shit. Like that shit is not working anymore. Stop it. We're
and they're
over
doing
all
that
this shit.
in all of these shows. Every show that's like popular right now, all the fantasy shows are taking the good lines, and giving them to other characters, putting them in places they don't belong.
Yeah,
it's all they can do is just keep copying like successful things because they can't stand on their own 2 feet.
I will go so far as to say I almost think it's the opposite. Is that, and man, Manether and Nerd Portal, I don't know if you agree. When I see the stuff that they've stolen in this show, it doesn't make me happy. It makes me angry. Like, as in, you don't deserve to be able to use these things you did not earn.
I agree.
Yeah,
betters made this.
There's this whole thing with storytelling, and I'm not a writer. I'm not a storyteller really at all, but I'm still, as someone who consumes good stories, it is a simple premise that in order to evoke an emotion, an honest emotion out of something, or something joyful out of these stories, these memories that we can pull in, you have to earn it. And all they've done is supplant everything in their, taking all these other things, just plug them in, saying, hey, just because it will pull out, like when they blow the tower down by cutting a rope, so the whole tower falls down because of the one rope, and the entire tower collapsing on itself. The whole imagery was to exactly evoke the memory of Barad-dûr in the third movie falling down. And you sit there and think, so you're equating cutting the rope to be akin to destroying the greatest evil in Middle Earth by putting that in imagery. It's like you've bastardized everything every step of the way, and you failed in 100% of your opportunities to earn anything in this show. Even with Galadriel being a raging bitch, you failed in that. Plain and simple.
Raporo, I've heard you. How you feeling, buddy? I feel like you're. I've heard a few exhalations and. How you feel? You've been through this whole thing with us. We've all had a lot to say. I want to hear what you got to say, my man.
Well, you know how I've been saying this is the best show ever?
Yeah.
Well, I have a confession to make. I lied.
What? You?
I lied. Yeah.
No way. I don't believe you.
It's the worst show ever. This is like one of the it's like watching all these other dumb shows now. It's like they can't write anything. It's all convenience, and it's all they're just talking at each other. They're not talking to each other. the dialogue is directed at each other. It's like
Yes.
they're reading a script, a bad one.
Yeah.
So
I think the funny part about this is just realizing that everyone just made assumptions about Halbrand because of his little like keychain thing that they saw. And it was their own assumptions that got them in this situation.
Well,
I'm sorry, I'm just disappointed. It's not because of Rings of Power, but I just saw Halloween Ends and I was disappointed with that too. So lots of disappointment today.
That's a good point, Lady Balefire, because when last episode or 2 episodes ago, when they talk about when Bronwyn looks at his pouch and says, "Are you the promised king?" And then you come to this episode and Galadriel's like, "You haven't had a king for 1,000 years. The line was broken."
How would you not know that?
Right.
Oh my god.
It's like,
Or like
you
Lynn
keep your
said,
lore
like
straight.
the plot with the like reverse Morgul blade. And then it's like they do say something, it's like it's the sword in the dam. I'm just like, what?
I still, but by the way, I still stand by that the Harfoots are still all part of Sauron. I think Halbrand's just one aspect of Sauron. I think there's an unholy. I think there's an unholy trinity. I think the Harfoots are one of those, one of the aspects of Sauron.
Every
'cause they're
time
only little people.
we flip to a Harfoot scene, I halfway expect them to be just like crouched over a dead Harfoot and eating it.
That'll probably be better. Like,
Yes, eat the Harfoot.
well, and I like how like what was that? What like I had already pretty much checked out, but is that what we were supposed to be like? It's a new era for the Harfoots. We'll never leave anybody behind. Type. Is that what we're supposed to be getting from that? It's like
It's because
we're-
the woman took over. It's because
Yeah,
the
I
woman
mean,
took
once-
over.
yeah.
Now
Once
they're going to be better because the woman took
Yeah.
over.
Once they killed the black dude, everything got better. Like that was their choice of narrative, not mine.
problematic.
I'm just
Right.
reading into it.
Well,
Oh
that's
my
the other thing,
God.
though, is they you can sit there and think that everything's supposed to be better, but what do? They turn around and kick Nori right out. So it's just
Yeah, they
like,
boot her out too, don't they?
what the hell?
Right? This is
It-
some fucking
it is-
Ezra Miller shit. We're gonna be hearing about fucking Gandalf's bad behavior with the co-eds any day now.
Oh
Right.
god, that is so creepy. I'm like, she's like young kid and just go off with this
She's-
rando dude that fell out of the sky.
It's weird though because the actress is not a young kid. She's 23 years old.
What?
She is
Well, but
23
but-
years old.
But you got to think
22.
about it though. They do allow girls in Boy Scouts now, so this is a situation that can happen in modern day.
Hey, I just bought a bunch of popcorn from a girl in
Trails
Boy
End
Scouts.
Trails End is good popcorn.
It's
I want
not,
some
yeah,
popcorn.
it's not bad.
Yeah.
Much better than Orville Redenbacher's.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Orville Redenbacher's a
segued-
classic. Jeez.
Sorry, we talked about something good for a few seconds.
Yeah, I know. We segued into popcorn and stuff, right? I mean, good
I
lord.
want some popcorn now.
No, it just took me back. Him saying that, I was like, man, I remember having to go door to door to sell that when I was in Boy Scouts. That's crazy.
Uh-oh.
I remember.
Uh-oh,
that.
I see
was-
some capitals. Hold on a sec. Let me get that to show up in
Yeah.
I got
hey,
it.
we got the. Oh my
Oh,
god,
yeah.
We're under attack. You guys got it. Thank
I
you.
got it. Yeah, I got
Thank
it.
you. Yeah, thank you.
Corporeal saved the day.
I want to say also thank you, Matt, earlier for getting rid of some of them. The sad that shouldn't be. My friends, I am very angry. Amazon demolished my hopes. What to do? I am gonna drink whiskey.
It's exactly what to
Wilhelm
do.
Helga.
Good.
I mean,
Drink
look,
whiskey.
if I drink, look, I don't drink because I can't. So I'm sort of living vicarious through you guys. Look, it is very depressing, and it's like I don't know. I guess I don't know if that's the goal or what, but it's like this is like I know some people can laugh and at this stuff and laugh it off because it's just and it doesn't affect them. But like there's things like this for me. This is not my main like fandom. Like I'm far from an expert on Lord of the Rings, but I do enjoy it. As fantasy is my wheelhouse, right?
Or is it your wheel of time?
Wheel of Time. That like you guys like that just that little bit, that little snippet they released at Comic-Con. It hurt me like really bad.
It hurt
Like
me too.
it really it's hurt. Like there's a video already half made that I couldn't finish because it hurt me. Like there's part, and it's just like I don't know if that's the goal. I don't know if it's just them being unable to write a coherent story, or talentless hacks, or is it sorry,
demoralization? Is that what it is? Do you think it's that? Are they trying to get us demoralized so that they take like these are? I mean, think of what fantasy is. Like every fantasy story, it's like it puts you in some kind of like fantastical otherworldly worlds. There's magic and things that can never happen, and it's usually like they're all vehicles for telling really like hopeful heroic stories. So if they go out to desecrate these things where people are being heroes, where people are like it's good versus evil, saving the world, and they're just destroying it and turning into these nihilistic like just vehicles for their propaganda, are they trying to do that just to break us down?
And I think there might be something to that because it's just like, they're just steamrolling through IPs. Comic books has been buried into the ground, right?
Yeah.
All the comic book properties are dead. Fantasy, they're burning through them really quick, man. I mean, it's one of, and that's why I'm so worried about. I know that. Not everybody likes Sanderson the same way I like Sanderson, but I feel like I can get transported into any one of those worlds, and I feel like I feel like a little kid, a giant. Like who doesn't want a giant freaking sword in freaking magical creatures floating around you, talking to you, and becoming armor and protect. Like these are fantastical things, right? And it transports you there, and like. Dude, I can't sword fight, but dude, if I could be a freaking windrunner, dude, I'd be all over it, right? Or if I could, I could freaking be an Asherman, hell yeah, I'm in there, right?
Yeah.
So there's just like, I think there's an element of that just to demoralize us, because otherwise it's just like, I don't know. I don't know who's watching these things and going, this is good.
This is it. This is it. Like,
well, and it's like, there's one, just real quick, it's like,
and people who get. Sorry,
go ahead. No, go ahead, Alex. Go.
Okay, so there's two groups. There's people who are conditioned to like everything, and then there are people who are conditioned that saying anything bad about any woman or minority is a sin. Those are the two demographics that these shows appeal to.
Well, the thing that bothers me most about what's happening right now is the so-called big channels, like, and I'm not going to throw names out, but it bothers me a lot. I've talked to Nathan about it. It's starting to really bother me because it's just like these are supposed to be people that love this material, and how you can, with a straight face, say something like, if you're a Tolkien fan and you watch this, and you with a straight face can go, yeah, it was pretty good, I enjoyed it. I don't get that. I don't understand it. I don't know why. If it's just the bobbing heads, like you say, that just are conditioned to like everything because they just have to be happy and they can ignore crap on a plate. Like it's just to get that, be like, oh yeah, I agree. It's great. It's good. It's good. It's good.
It's right? Like that. It's like that in every fandom. And look at New Trek and look how different shows like Picard and Discovery were, and people still liked it. Oh, they're reinventing themselves. No, they fundamentally changed the nature of what Star Trek used to be.
No, Nerdpoil, I'm gonna ask, because from what I've seen, New Trek is dead. Like,
yeah,
when you look up at the streaming minutes, I have no expectations for season 3 of Picard to make a top 10 list. Like, it's just not. Nobody is watching that.
I refused to watch that stuff when I saw like that one like thing where I think it was that like one that's on CBS All Access and it has a female captain or something, and it was just anti-Trump stuff like that. Yeah, and not like I support the guy or anything, but like Yeah, but when it was just it was just so straight up propaganda. I'm like, you're not even telling this story anymore. Like,
yeah, and
the
characters are evil practically. They're not likable, and like Picard just like completely degraded the Picard character, and they added all these new characters that didn't add anything. Like they weren't good characters. So, and the stuff that they did, the horrible things that they did in that first season. I mean, I just did a season 3. I just did a season 3 reaction today. Videos up, and it looks just like Star Trek. It looks a little bit. They literally hired the daughter of Christopher Plummer, who played General Chang in Star Trek 60 Undiscovered Country, to be the final villain for the TNG crew. So it looks like Star Trek Nemesis all over again. That's what it looks like. Then there's going to be terrorism, so we're going to be bringing some into darkness into this. And Robert Meyer Burnett saying it's going to be a great season because he somehow knows about it. So it looks like it's going to be better, but I don't think it's going to be that much better. It's going to be stuff that we've already seen before.
I don't know. I don't know who to trust on any of this stuff. And it's one of those you can't. I don't know. You know, the ones that are supposed to be the trusted voices have sold out.
Yeah, I have to say that's true. And a lot of people like are just saying like they don't want to say that or they don't want to think people are like that. But it's like, look, I was in film school like, and I'm doing that like really hardcore like for 3 years ago, and they would tell me now it's like a typical A&R spend for a movie. It costs millions of dollars if you go out through like mainstream channels like billboards, ads, that kind of thing. But like to go and buy an influencer and get them to promote your movie or whatever, it costs like so much less. And it's like something that they're teaching you to do. It's like have partnerships or whatever. Like they're teaching people to do this. This is not like some conspiracy theory. So, and I see it around here, and I think like there's certainly been some studios that have done this a little bit more successfully than others. And I can see it because once the big channels take a certain stance on it, like the smaller channels follow, and it's like you go directly to the people that like this stuff and you just directly advertise to the people that are consuming it. So
like the something.net.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Nate, you got to get rolling. It's getting late. I don't know if you guys want to hang out a little bit more after Nathan's got a roll here. It's getting late for all of us, but we've been having a great conversation here. I appreciate y'all being here. But Nate, what you got going on, man? I know you have bought yourself a nice, beautiful looking Way of Kings for Stormlight Archive. I can't wait for you to read it so we can talk about it. I would love to get some more people. I would love to do like a full-on Cosmere read with everybody, with a whole bunch of people, and start talking about some Cosmere on here. I know Nate's got to get out of here. We'll talk about you and Eye of the World after. But Nate, what's up? What you got going on, my friend?
Oh, well, right now it's failed attempt at a few videos because my computer's a little janky. But other than that, I've been having fun doing the streams here. Did a video reading The Cask of Amontillado on Salty Texas Seas channel.
That's cool.
So that was a fun time. So just lending my voice to that. And there's a project with him that a bunch of us are working on that should be pretty freaking epic, hopefully. So just keep an eye out for that. But you can check me out at Amanda Manethrin. And we'll be good.
All right, man. Well, we'll get some stuff cooking here maybe this weekend. I was thinking about maybe getting something going, so I'll reach out and let you guys and see what you got going on. Got some stuff cooking, hopefully. So, so thanks for showing up, man, and we'll talk.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, anytime.
And good to see everyone here on the panel. Thanks, chat, for being freaking awesome as usual.
You have been nominated to be Durin because of your Chad beard, I'm assuming. So
yeah.
Wilhelm says you are Durin, so I agree. I agree. So.
Sweet.
All right, can I be a Sildor sister?
You're Galadriel right now, right? So
okay, I'll take Galadriel. I could be a better Galadriel.
Yeah, anybody could be. I could be a better Galadriel.
Yeah, you could be.
In fairness, you're not 5'2", so.
This is true.
Yeah.
This is true. 6-1's a lot closer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, man.
All
Have a
right.
good night. We'll
care.
talk soon, buddy.
Take care, everyone.
All right,
Bye.
Yeah, Dovey, you always seem to just get in the back door here while we're wrapping up here, man. But I'll try and send you an email whenever we're going live here. But I don't know, man. What do you guys? How you guys feeling? I mean, we could wrap up if you guys want, but I don't know.
I got a Tempest in me, guys.
You got a temp. Well, you are Galadriel now, right? So
yes, I got that Tempest. And I'm wet as a river rock.
So hey, well, I get. So I don't know. I guess Elrond. I'm gonna think about Elrond from Lord of the Rings. I could be, Agent Elrond. I'm feeling good with that.
Agent Elrond, yeah.
I'll be Agent
Hugo
Elrond.
Weaving, yeah.
And that's never a bad deal, right? Hugo Weaving. Yeah, for sure. So
Hugo Weaving's a great actor.
Oh yeah.
He's great.
He sort of disappeared. It was funny how he was like the thing for like
the 2000s, like throughout the 2000s.
Right. Yeah, it's just like he was Elrond, and then he was Agent Smith, and then it's like he was like and then that was like.
And then he came back. Then he made a comeback for the Hobbits, and then now he's completely gone.
Yeah,
he was
where'd he go?
He was Megatron in the Transformers.
Yes, he was Megatron. That's the one I was trying to figure out. Yeah.
I was like, why did I'm like just like Frank Welker was available. He was the OG Megatron. Just make him Megatron.
Yep.
So, but but I loved him. Hugo Weaving in V for Vendetta.
That was
yes.
In V for Vendetta.
Very good. Very good. Well, so I'm gonna, and I've already talked to Alex about this. Is if you guys are looking for just a pure awesome show, it's got badass women in it. It's got awesome guys in it. Good looking guys, good looking females, kick ass females, all kinds of action. You actually have a villain who's a villain. You gotta watch Banshee on Cinemax. It is probably my
HBO Max.
Is it HBO Max? I guess it's HBO Max now. Is it on? Yeah, it was on Cinemax, HBO Max. Banshee is such a good. It does everything right. I don't know.
I've heard good things about Banshee.
So what's it about? Synopsis, Alex. You're just watching it. It's about basically a thief who is just getting out of prison and trying to reconnect with his old flame, who was also a thief, and they end up in an Amish town called Banshee, Pennsylvania, that is basically run by this overlord ex-Amish guy, it's about him trying to get her back and still being a thief, and he falls into a weird role. And it goes from there. I don't know if that was a good synopsis or not, but what do you think, Alex? You start running right from the first episode. It's such a good show.
Yeah, like an elite con tricks his way into becoming a sheriff.
There you go.
And then
that's much better.
Wields the might of the United States justice system like a fucking sword against everybody who pisses him off.
He's a better cop than the cops, man. And it's funny. It's such a good show. Anthony Starr. So Homelander is it plays Lucas Hood. So if you like that dude, you're gonna love that. But
so the show only had 4 seasons.
But it wrapped up. It ended on its own terms. It wasn't like it got canceled. So if it got canceled, it got canceled in time to make its own season. So that's that. I love that show. And I was talking to Unireport about because we were talking Better Call Saul, and I know Alex likes Better Call Saul, but Succession's another good one. Sort of. At least for me, I don't know if you guys seen Succession also on HBO. It's another one of those very, very good, thoughtful shows that get you thinking, all kinds of twists and turns. That's one I'd love to review when that one comes out too. So,
have you ever seen the first season?
First season was great.
Yes.
First season was fantastic. The rest really let you down. But Alexandria Daddario, ooh boy.
Yeah, Lady Balefire. If you thought Elrond, not Elrond, if you thought Isildur's sister was impressive, True Detective is going to be right up your alley.
That chick, man. You know what, man? I will.
Titties.
You know what? Ever since that show, I'll watch that. I watched Baywatch just to watch her.
Same.
See, Alex, I told you, me and you we're like, we are freaking just right there, man. We are on. Like, I watched San Andreas. I watch San Andreas all the time just because she's fucking in that show.
Have you seen the picture of her
Goddamn.
where she's wearing the T-shirt, and the T-shirt says, "My tits are down here," like with an arrow pointing downwards, because
Yeah.
like
I remember,
her eyes are so captivating
Yes,
that like
she-
you
yeah.
look at her eyes rather than her tits.
Yeah. She is, man. She is a unique chick, and man, she is not only a great actress, but man, smoking hot. God damn, they don't make them like that anymore. Well, I guess they do, but they're hard to find. But woo wee.
Oh, that's funny. I guess he's just so used to this sort of like the uglification of everything. I mean, I
Yes,
was
yeah.
just out, like, I went to Walmart to get some cat food, and so like looking at the clothes, it's like everything is ugly.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
this and you watch especially like a Wheel of Prime, everyone is ugly. I mean,
Yeah.
This
it's
show,
really bad.
And
Rings
dirty.
of Power
And
isn't
dirty.
so
Dirty,
bad, but like
yes.
yeah, dirty, ugly. Like they're not trying to make people look nice. Like
Yeah.
they're just part of the whole demoralization thing.
And the Numenorians are supposed to be like, like these. They're supposed to be like men of men, and they're like teenage. It's like
they're
Critical
like
Drinker said, they're like teenage boys.
yeah, little prepubescent boys with no testosterone that don't want to stand up and do what's right. They don't want to be strong. They don't want to. They don't want to protect the women because they're valuable. Like,
Yeah. Well, Wilhelm Helga says you're the best.
well,
So-
thank you, Wilhelm.
Hey, Zax, I gotta ask you, what do you think of the new member badge? If you could see it, I want to know. I'm trying to get opinions on the sword, the dedicated sword pin for all the members here. Try to do some unique stuff with there. Let's see here. Dovionde Setovius again said, "I'd be happy with a chick who just doesn't give me a headache after I get home from work." Wilhelm's going in. I don't know. That's pretty personal. You might try a DM on Discord. We don't want. Have we made a love connection? Oh, well, I'm not going to go there. But yeah, so man, I don't know. So what's replacing this in the cycle? I guess is where like for shows, like because Wheel of Time is not coming out. Is it the Jack Ryan show? What's coming out next? Like there's. Oh, and I'm gonna say, I know not to get too. I literally, thanks, X. There's some cool emojis for you to play with too if you want. I'm trying to branch out, try and get some new members. Janan, thank you again for becoming a member today. It's awesome. But
They got like a few shows coming out, like October 21st. One's called The Peripheral,
okay,
and another one's called The Devil's Hour.
okay. This is on Amazon.
Yeah, Amazon.
Okay.
I have Prime up right now.
Because I know like Willow's coming out or something too for on Disney Plus. She-Hulk just ended. I heard that was a galactic disaster.
Yep.
Jack
Dude,
Ryan comes out in December.
Yeah.
Okay,
like right
Jack
before
Ryan
Christmas.
is 12/21. That's
All right,
supposed
so
to
I do want to watch that. I did
Q4.
enjoy the Jack Ryan series, but well, thank you. I appreciate that. Well, both of us, well, all of us, we're all in this together, guys. So we're trying to be, anyways, right? From Switzerland, awesome, man.
Nice.
It's so cool. It's so cool just to talk to all kinds of different people about fantasy and all. It really makes I don't know. It just makes it feels good. I don't know how else to describe it. Just to know that we're talking to somebody on the complete opposite side of the earth about something that
I know,
we all love.
I know.
I
Right?
know,
It's
that's
really
so
true.
cool. I love
It's
that.
really cool. It's
The
really cool.
internet's awesome sometimes.
Well, yeah, right. This is what the internet should be good for. This stuff right here, it's one of those. Yeah, I'm so glad that this is one of the benefits of doing this. So thank you very much, Wilhelm. I'm gonna keep trying to keep it real on some of this content, man, because man, whew. So yeah, well, you know what, we got to do something to make it worthwhile, right? And I know look, there is the train of thinking that just don't watch it, right? And I get that, I do, and sometimes it's the right thing to do. For it, rather than driving yourself ultimately like crazy. If it's bothering you to a point, then you better to just. But I am such a stubborn person that I just can't let some of these things go. I mean, now it's one of those, and I know I try to put myself back before I was the one. Now that I'm the one sort of making the content, I'm thinking back to when the content was coming out, and I was looking for somebody that was saying the same things that I was saying, and I couldn't find it. So I feel like that's why it's important to cover some of these things, is because for those people that are searching, going, I don't understand why people like this thing. Am I going crazy? To have a voice out there that's like, oh, you know what? I'm not crazy, right? So that's why I feel like it's important to cover some of these things. What were you gonna say, Brian? I'm sorry.
That was me with The Force Awakens.
Yep.
Everybody liked it. My friends liked it.
Well, I drank the Kool-Aid for Force Awakens, so yeah.
I mean, the fact is, I know how you end a character. You don't end a main character like Han Solo the way they did. That angered me. Like, can you imagine if they ended Mr. Spock that way in The Wrath of Khan? Like, he died for the ship.
Oh my
Han
God!
Solo
I
got
hate
murdered
that.
by his son.
I hate that.
So when I watched I watched the original trilogy. I was like, he survived this just to get murdered by his son.
Yeah, right.
Isn't that the send off you want? Isn't that the send off you want? It's not the send off I wanted. I was upset.
Yeah. Well, it's funny. Yeah. No, you're absolutely right. And it's like, because I was going to say something about it.
And there was no world building whatsoever.
No,
they had years to write and come up with some new ideas, and they didn't do anything. And then what's funny was each movie got worse as it went on. Well, some people might disagree with me about 9, because I think 9 is the worst, but some people will say 8 is the worst. Shale, California.
Yeah.
Yeah, California.
I lean towards 8 being worse, but I don't know. The 8v9 discussion is a fascinating one in the sense of, like, 8 really tried to do something and failed, whereas 9 just completely gave up from the beginning.
Well, look, so 8 was the one that broke the fandom completely. Like, I didn't
even see 9, honestly.
I didn't watch it either. So I didn't watch it. I couldn't stomach it. But 8 is the one that completely separated and broke the fandom. 7, Last Jedi makes Force Awakens worse. It's hard to say that about a movie. Just all the things that we're trying to set up in Force Awakens that, we're all, a lot of us are just sort of like, oh, it's Star Wars. Like, that's me. I'll be quite honest. I was full on drinking the Kool-Aid, right? And as soon as The Last Jedi came out, and then you could start seeing, it's like, man, they didn't know what the fuck they were doing. All this shit isn't going to be answered for Force Awakens. All those plot lines that never go anywhere. And then they tried to fix it in 9. Like with the Knights of Ren and all that stuff.
That was lame.
It's like I never even watched 9 because it's just like they're not doing anything. So, and
then Rey's like literally like Jesus, like she heals. She heals.
She's just such a huge Mary Sue. It's like all of a sudden she knows everything, and it's like, oh my God. And then what was that dumb thing with the mirrors? I'm like, what is this? Some mystery box bullshit.
Is Rey going to go evil? No, she's never done a single evil thing in the entire last 2 movies. Why are you trying to make this a thing now? Nobody is buying this bullshit. So,
membership's discounted right now? That's crazy. I was just looking at some of my stuff. I something popped up. I was like, what? Sorry, I got distracted. But the whole reason I brought that up, I'm trying to watch Andor because I started, so I feel like I should finish. And I keep falling asleep. Like, I don't know. Is anybody else trying to watch Andor? Like, it's amazing how we got off of Rings of Power so fast because Rings of Power.
I don't know. That
sucked
just looks so
See this?
dumb.
No track marks. I'm clean.
Yeah,
of the
no.
Star
nothing
Wars
there.
narcotic.
Yeah, no more Star Wars.
Well, yeah, so it's like I think it was you I was talking to, Alex. It's like it's not overly offensive, but it's just like fucking boring. It's just boring.
It is
And
boring.
it's like I had some of the best epic naps after that. It's crazy, but
It didn't get you thinking about, oh, I want to see more.
no, because I don't. Cassian Andor is a dead man, so you know, right? So it's supposed to be.
Kitty.
Hey, it's a kitty cat. It's
I have a
supposed to be like
visitor.
Jack Ryan in space, is what I thought. It's like spy games in space. And it's just like, nah, I'm okay.
Yeah,
that's
I
not,
know.
That's not Star Wars. Star Wars is a epic adventure with laser swords.
I know. It's like Star Wars isn't like Game of
Zach
Thrones,
just called
guys.
me a racist. Okay. I'm gonna watch the episode one more time. One old woman once told me that the second time and everything is not so hard as the first. Oh my gosh. Well, good luck. I'm not gonna watch. Man, maybe when season 2 comes out, I'll try again. That's what I'm gonna have to do with Wheel of Time when
I
season
know.
2 is officially announced. I'm gonna have to watch it again. But holy moly! But man, we've been going for almost over 2.5 hours, guys. So we'll wrap it up. Thank you guys for coming. Chat has been freaking awesome. I think we got up to 25, 20, 25, 30 people watching along with us. We have a kitty cat that is taking over the center stage in front of us here, but
I can't stop him. Sorry, guys.
Oh, it's fine. Come on, it's a Prophet of the Dragon stream, man. It's out of control, right?
We got redheads all up in here.
Yeah, right.
Oh no.
So, Lady B, what you got going on? What you got? Anything going on
yeah,
tap here?
I'm gonna have on my weekly House of the Dragon streams, and Alex and I did we had a very cool conversation about fan fiction. I got the first part of that conversation up, and I'll have the second part out next week, and then the third part out after that. And I'm going to try to follow that up with some like writing tutorials and how to edit your stuff. I've been kind of wanting to make something like that. And I don't know what I'm going to do next. I think my episode 10 review for House of the Dragon is going to be inviting everyone that was either on or wants to chat with me about the show, because I know you guys are always arguing with me in the best of ways, and I enjoy talking to you about that. So I'll probably be doing that in the future. And we got Mortar Country coming up on Saturday with Matt. So, and Adam from the Renaissance Earth. Sorry, somebody's talking to me.
I will say there is nobody that hates House of the Dragon more than Lady Balefire.
I don't want to say I hate it. It's just like I found a lot of people that talk about the show don't really know the lore that well, and so and it's not like there's a ton of lore, but I just feel like the way that they did the story isn't really keeping in with the like other Game of Thrones stuff, and I just see a lot of missed opportunities. And yeah, I don't hate it, but I don't like it either, and everyone's just falling over themselves with how good it is, and I'm like, guys, this is like mediocre at best. But
I always wait for you to. I always for my after shows. I always wait for you to come in and just say this episode was shit. I felt like this last episode, everyone said it was really good, and there were like 2 really good scenes in it, and the acting was good in it. But like, man, like it wasn't that great. Like the way the way that they took the makeup like so far, it killed it for me. Yeah. Honestly though, like but like yeah, the show is it's way easier to get into than Rings of Power and
yeah, I mean
it's shows.
Easier to
it's like and you might not be wrong here, but well, I think it's our expectations have just gone.
Yeah, they've gotten so low, and I'm just so tired of saying like, "Oh,
yeah.
this is good because everything else is crap." Like, no, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But I think we lost Steve, as he said his internet went out. Like, Alex, do you have anything to go on here?
Just continuing with the rewatch. Looking forward to the women's circle.
Yeah, women's
rewatch
circle
next
tomorrow
week.
night. Go on the Band of Red Hand / White Close Discord. We're gonna have a lot of fun tomorrow. I bought 2 new things of whiskey, so.
Well,
Yeah.
I didn't. This 6-pack, 7-pack, I suppose, was supposed to last me for Rings of Power and the next rewatch, and it didn't. So I need to go get some more. Steve's back. Very nice.
Sorry, guys. Like Ethan comes running in the room. He's like, "Did we lose a thread?" Everything blew up. Yeah, sorry. All right, continue, Alex. Sorry, I did. Thank you for holding down the fort, guys, and lady.
No, just pretty much saying that this was so bad that it ruined my alcohol provision logistics. Like the 6-pack that I had was supposed to get me through both Rings of Power and the next rewatch, and it didn't, because this hurt my soul. Like this really broke my heart. Like I didn't think it was possible. Like I thought I had steeled myself away from like emotional injury, but I was wrong. This found new ways to hurt. So
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's one of those. It's pretty crazy how bad this was. So, but I'm glad we did it together. I would like to start talking. So, did everybody get to say what's going on? Emporio, say your piece.
Emporio missed out.
Hit your piece, man. I know we got a lot going on with me and you together too. We got some things on tap. It's gonna be fun.
Give up on
That's
this.
true.
What are you doing? Are you like doing the?
I'm
the
trying
thing
to
up
figure
there?
out because
Trying
it's
to-
like
trying
on a
to
mirror
point to
thing.
Or maybe let's do this. Here you go.
There we go.
There you go. Is
Well,
that better?
down,
There
yeah.
you go.
I give up. I'm not good at this.
You had it. Yeah, that's why I moved it. You just went. All you gotta do is point down. Alex has it.
Woman
there we go.
brain.
It's like we planned it.
Yes.
So go report what you got going on, my friend.
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, this first thing this Sunday is House of the Dragon after show for episode 9, and I think, sorry, Steve, I think, aren't you on that panel? Aren't you on that panel?
Yeah.
Right there. Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
You
nothing can keep me away, man.
Yeah, Salty is this show actually did not break Salty, so he still comes on.
Yeah,
still comes on the stream. So Salty and Pips, 4 of us talk about the episode. We break,
and then I come in the chat and say it sucks now.
It totally looks like Alex is grabbing Lady B. What do you leave Lady B alone?
Well, here's the funnier thing.
Oh my god!
Oh wow! So here's
Wilhelm Helga in the chat was questioning my bona fides. So
is that what?
So there was a point in the stream where Alex, I was on this side, Alex was on the other side. He's leaning back towards me. It looks like I'm leaning my arm on my bed. And it looks like I'm rubbing his back right here. Like this is weird right here. So, but
oh hey, real quick, Taza mate, welcome. I haven't seen you before, or if you maybe you've lurked a little bit, but yes. $1 billion piece of shit. I think that's the first thing Alex said after it was finished was that $80 million down the drain in one shot. Man, what a dumpster. Sorry, go ahead, Nerporio.
Well, yeah. So Nerporio Lifeform is the name of my channel. I just identify every stream because of the current culture and everything. I identify as whatever I want to identify. Usually it fits the thing. So today was Ringporials of Nerd Power. And I think last time I was Nerdporials of Power or something.
Yeah, I didn't realize you were back to Nerporio Lifeform. Your original form is back.
Well,
Awesome.
it's because Wilhelm called me other guy, so I was just like, I was offended. I'm triggered. So
Trigger warning. Trigger warning.
yeah, trigger warning. So
Yeah. So Sunday we got that, and then I've heard on tap we have a Halloween something going on or other. Is that true?
Yeah, your son. I talked to your son, your eldest, and you and your eldest son are going to be in the final serial horror chat on my channel, and we're going to be talking about my favorite horror movie of all time. And I was so disappointed with what they did with the movie that came out today, Halloween Ends. But yeah, me, Steve, and his eldest son are going to be talking about the original 1978 John Carpenter's Halloween on October 31st. So, but that's weeks down the line. I have more serial horror chats I'm doing. I'm doing one on Monday with Brandon, the anime guy, and we're going to be talking about the anime film by Satoshi Kon called Perfect Blue. So that's Monday.
Nice.
And then Thursday, I'm going to be doing another stream with Fanzine, and we're going to be talking about The Howling from 1981. That's the werewolf. That's the Joe Dante werewolf movie. So that one. And, and then Friday, me, Salty, and Snowdub are going to be talking about The Thing, 1982. So yeah,
nice.
So this is all going to be.
Well, and you just did Jaws with Pips, right? Which was
Jaws
great.
was cool. That was fun. I caught some of that.
I caught it on the replay, so that was cool.
It means a lot when Lady Bellfire says my stream was good. It was good. Hollywood.
Your streams are always good. It's just sometimes I don't agree with some
That's
things
the
you
beauty
watch.
of it. We don't have to agree. That's the beauty.
We don't have to, but we have a good chat.
We are not an echo chamber.
I laughed when I came into the House of the Dragon stream late last time, and I dumped on the episode, and you were like, "Oh my God, is Steve on my side on this time?" It's like, "Oh shit."
Yeah, because it's usually Pips who's always the as he proclaims the Debbie Downer.
Yeah.
So he actually liked the episode. So
I know the funny thing is Pips is he'll be the Debbie Downer, but then he also comes in disagrees with me. So I'm like, is he just being contrary?
I think he's got a lot going on, man. I think he
does.
He evaluates, then he reevaluates, then he reevaluates. Pips is a complicated fellow, and that's why I like him.
Yeah, and he's very self-deprecating. Like he's saying that for Jaws, it was 3 hours. It's because I kept derailing. I'm like, no, dude, you didn't derail it. You were awesome. You were awesome. If anyone was derailing, it was me. So,
it doesn't matter if it creates good chat. I think all you white cloaks are
you guys are all awesome.
All awesome. Agreed. We'll lump it. I guess Lady Bellfire is an honorary white cloak, so we'll lump her.
Yeah, I never joined Reddit. So.
and the fact that it's because of you guys, because White Cloaks and Steve and Salty, it's the reason why I'm reading The Wheel of Time. I'm reading the first book again.
Yes.
And I'm going to try and get through the whole. I'm going to see if I can get through the whole series now.
Yeah, I hope so, because I would love to talk to you about not only that, but I would love to talk to you about Wheel of Time.
Yeah.
Yep. And then I am trying to. I guess it's almost like a book club type thing. I would like to get a bunch of people together to start reading through Stormlight Archive, just because I love Stormlight Archive. It's one of my favorites. I would love to. I got Nathan to buy Wade Kings. I saw Dovey talk about the statues that for the Kickstarter. That's going to be a ton of fun.
I tried reading Wade Kings. I didn't get through it, but I'm gonna try again. We'll see.
It's a little bit hard to start, but for me, it was one of those. Once you get through it, once you start getting into some of the action of it, it ramps up. So.
I plan on doing streams with you, with the White Cloaks and you, Steve.
I would love
going through Eye of the World. I'll have to figure out where I want to break, where what destination I want to get to. I was talking to Pips earlier, and he said maybe when I get to Burlon or something.
Burlon,
yeah.
Man, it's hard. It's hard to not want to keep going talking about it. I think it's like Dovey just said here. I think you're probably better off finishing before you. I mean, even though you might be eager to start talking about it,
because I'm curious. I'm going to forget. I'm wondering if I'm just going to forget stuff.
Oh yeah, that was another thing I was planning. I haven't done a stream before, but I was thinking of doing my first stream, and I was going to do a Logain discussion.
Okay.
Because I obviously love Logain, because it's all my profile thing right there, and yeah, I've never done it before, and my birthday's at the end of the month, so why not?
Cool. we'll look
Lady,
forward to
Lady
that. But
Bellfire, there is a video that I want you to respond to, and
uh-oh.
remind me that I need to send that to you.
Okay.
But Brian, but Napoleon, I think
You can call me
yeah,
Brian. I don't care.
Well, sorry, both. I go
My
back
name,
and forth.
my first name's not a secret. My last name,
Brian, no Brian. So I
Brian.
think there's a lot going on, but I think that's like if you maybe halfway if you really want to talk about it, worried about forgetting stuff. But that's the beauty of talking about it with a group. There, especially if you go through it like almost scene to scene, or you just sort of get you can remind each other of things that you forgot about. Like, because I don't do very good with towns and stuff. There's a lot of information, so I get what you're saying. But my fear of like doing it without we'd have to be careful because I don't want to go over where you've read and be like, oh crap.
I mean, I've read this book before, so I know what generally happens.
Oh, so okay, right. That's right. You said you've been through Otherworld. So you know what, man? Whenever you want to talk to me, man. I love talking Wheel of Time.
I've only gone to like the second. I've gone to the prologue of book 2. I think I might have read the first chapter, and then I kind of just dropped off. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I've been there. So,
yeah.
So I'd love to talk to you about it whenever you're ready. So, but yeah, I gotta try and start doing some Cosmere stuff. I gotta get a Wheel of Time, just a Wheel of Time stream going here at some point. Maybe this weekend. We'll see. And for you, Mister, I see you, Nosferatu. I haven't forgotten about you, sir. I promise. I'm gonna try this weekend. To get my Final Fantasy X or Final Fantasy 7 stream going. I have it hooked up again. I may give it a go tomorrow morning, just to try and even if it's a short one, just to get started. So I want to get started, make sure everything works. So that might be something I try to do tomorrow morning, depending on how my morning goes, or maybe this weekend. So, Nosferatu, if you could take one of my kids off my hands, you would get more Final Fantasy 7 streams, I promise. So, but I do want to get started with that because I you know what, I want to start playing some games on stream because games are fun and I'll play more games that way. What I really want to do is hook up with other people and start playing like GoldenEye and stuff when it comes out. That'll be a fun time.
Heck yeah.
Hell yeah. So, but yeah. So sorry for the hiccup with the internet. Thank you all for being here. It's been a blast. Please, everybody that's still here, like, share, subscribe, hit that little $sign and become a member, become a Dragonsworn. It's discounted right now. You get cool emojis, you get channel badges. It's all kinds of fun, and it helps me make all these animations. So, so thank you very much for being here, and we made it. Season 1 of Rings of Power.
So the question is, are you guys gonna keep watching it? I don't want to.
Yeah, I'll do season 2 at this point. I'm it's like I said.
If I have nothing better to do.
Well, there's that, and there's people out there going to be looking for like sanity checks. It's like,
true.
Am I crazy? So I don't mind being that guy that's out there talking to the ether, going, "It is bad. You're not crazy." So I think I'm probably in for season 2, in for a penny, in for a pound, right? As they say. So,
and I have to say, I do enjoy watching it with friends like this. It's really cool.
No,
I like you guys.
I think there's something to that too. Even though it's bad, we're suffering together, and it makes it fun. So,
hey, misery loves company. Remember that.
There you go. All right. Well, thank you all again. Become a member. Like, share, subscribe. Subscribe to all these people. All of their channels are in the description of this stream. And I thank you. Thank you to chat. Thank you, Lynn, Dempsey, Nosferatu, as always. WNDC Tovius again. Janan, thank you for becoming a member. And anybody I missed, thank you very much. And we will catch you guys on the next stream or video. Thanks a lot, guys.